Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey now, it is too soon to be ringing the phone, guys. Too soon to be ringing the phone. Welcome everyone back to the Box of the Fedora show right here on twitch.tv. It is good to see you all. Happy Sunday. Good to be back. We got quite a few beans in chat, which is amazing. I just did a speed run of lunch. That's surprisingly louder than I thought it was going to be. Interesting. I was ringing the phone. Oh, was it you? Are you sure about that? Did you set a new personal best? I mean, it's very possible. Though I didn't finish it all, so I guess it doesn't really count. Lunch percentage? I didn't quite finish it all. I mean, I got the main course out of the way, but the French fries unfortunately just did not, stand a chance. Or I didn't stand a chance against the French fries, so the French fries ended up, surviving, which is a big, shame, but it is what it is. Foxy, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Jago Master. Appreciate that. Thank you for the support. I've been very busy packing my room right now. Looks very, it's starting to look a little different, but I can still stream at least one more time this week before I have to pack everything up. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into roll call. Please, if you want your name called out on stream, just, say hi in chat. So we have Stubby Holder, Foxy, Jago Master, Firemancer, Joe Wolf, Slifer Blades, Savage Wizrobe, Shinobi Wolf, Avian. Am I missing anyone? Tovan. I know Tovan's here somewhere. So Tovan's right above, actually. This thing scrolled up. But welcome everybody. Welcome one and all. It's good to see so many good beans. I was looking around. I was like, who am I missing? Do I have to scroll up? Am I going to scroll myself? Oh, there's Average Maple and Tiga 14. Skywolf. There, okay, I'm catching up now. I am catching up, so there we go. What is here? Here is a Twitch chat, last I checked. Trip! How's it going, Trip? Also Trip, just in case, Oh, and can't forget, Hammerman. Can't forget Hammerman. Gotta include Hammerman. So there we go. I think I'm good now. The poops. My goodness. Speaking of speed running, so happy to have you host my destruction of OOT. Yeah, for a little while there. I couldn't stay the whole time, but I got you started, which was fun. Although I really enjoyed some of the games that were played along with yours, which was a lot of fun. Lord Zagrim. Thank you for the host, Lord Zagrim. Welcome in. Good to have you along as well. Heck. It's the dragon poops. And Macaroon Raccoon. How you doing, Macaroon? Hey, Fox, how are you doing? Me, I am not doing good. I'm laying in bed with intense neck pain every time I move my head, so I'm watching while being still. Priest Dog is getting me a neck brace. Oh, no. How did that happen? Yeah, maximum cheese was sure something. It was. I do enjoy maximum amounts of cheese. Sky Blue Arts. There we go. I knew I was forgetting somebody. I always forget at least one person. Sometimes I forget more, but that's just the way things go when I'm like talking to a bunch of people. So, doing Splendiferous here. Hooray! Hooray! Can you guys believe we started this adventure 1 week ago? It's only taken a week to knock this out. We've only played it for 3 days now. Nathan, how's it going with the pounce and the boops? Cheese. Sometimes that's your GF. Sometimes. But maximum cheese also has to do with maximum dialogue of cheese, you know? Just cheesy dialogue, every single sentence. All the cliches. Jalen Fulf. How's it going, Jalen?
Jalen Fulf says he woe to everybody.
He woe. How's it going? But I sped run my lunch, and then I came up and found out my audio was all screwed up. Again. For some reason. I can't figure out my computer. The repair people put in a new motherboard, and suddenly everything's like, I don't feel like working today. I'll work every other week, but this week I'm just not gonna give you good sound. Wolfgonk! How's it going, Wolfgonk?
Jalen Fulf wishes for everyone to be named Steve for 5 minutes.
Steve, yes. You got it, Stephen Wolf. My dog almost killed me last night by nearly tripping me and causing my head to whip forward. Oh no. Well, that's dogs sometimes. They get in your way, and then you're like, no, doggy, don't! And then you swerve to miss them, or maybe you don't miss them, and you're like, whoa! And then doggo is like, sorry, I just was doing my thing.
Jalen Fulf has earned a free pack of cards from Gary.
You got it, Stephen Wolf. Steve Random! Thank you for the Prime sub for 4 months. I really appreciate the support. Especially since I'm going, I have to, like, you know, officially start paying for my, my internet, which is going to be fun, you know, about $100 a month. But that's the internet for you.
Stubby_holder_ has earned 2 free packs of cards from Gary.
You got it, Stevie Holder. Also, Steve in your doorway. Sorry, I'm forced to call everybody a variation of Steve for a couple minutes. Steve in your doorway, are you winning, son? I mean, we're winning so far. Do I have a Great Dane? Do Great Danes not get in your way? All right, let's see here. We got a couple cards to give out, a couple packs of cards to give out. First, the Stevie Holder. So Stevie Holder gets that. There you go, Stevie Holder. Wouldn't it be funny if there's somebody actually on here named Stevie Holder and I accidentally send it to them? Hey, I'm here finally. It's Laguna Steve. How's it going, Laguna? Subscriber to Tier 1 for 16 whole months. Wow, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And thank you again for helping me with my taxes this year. It's a load off my mind. Boop, there you go, Stephen Fulf. Nobody can't trip on them? Ah, that makes sense. I mean, he could,
Lovely
probably.
hype in chat. Sky Blue Arts wishes for the mods to send some love to them.
Okay, mods. Mods. Attention, mods. Love in chat. You got this, mods. I believe in you. And second try boat skip was pretty great too. It was such a technical trick. I believe it. Oh no. Stevie Holder gifting a Tier 1 sub to Steve Holder and starting a hype train in the process. Well, you know, I can't say I'm not thankful for the support. No matter who's getting a sub. I mean, you'd be like Steven over there gifting gifting subs to gifting subs to like The Door or the red nose or something like that. They are up to your hip. Yes, I do know. I do know. Fire! Well then, Steve Manser, thank you for gifting a Tier 1 sub to Stevian. I appreciate that. So what's on your mind this time, Steve? My name's not Steve. All your names are Steve. That's how it works.
Foxio680 wishes to say, Fox, you are a wonderful being and your apartment looks nice. Love you.
Well, thank you, Stevie. Also, really? I wasn't even calling that one out. I was just like, I don't know. There's probably an account like that. Who knows? Nexus Steve. You just give a sub to the dishwasher. Yes. That's fine. I mean, it's very possible. What? No. No. Laguna Steve, you're missing the point here. We pay you. We pay you, Laguna Steve. Laguna Steve, thank you for gifting subs to Your Steven Guide, Mihai, Wild Steve, Stevius, Average Steeple, My Genie apparently, Shop with Steve, or Steve with Bubbles, one way or another works, The Arcade Steve, Steve in Your Doorway, and the Stevie one. Oh, and Asir Steve. There we go. I got it. Also, Stevie Holder gifting a 2-1 sub to The Door. Your Steve Guide. How's it going, Your Steve Guide? It's good to see you. And thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the support, my friends. Yes, I'm actually gonna show you guys real quick. Since we're in the middle of a hype train that's already headed to level 5, because you guys are just that insane, and amazing at the same time. Let me see if they're still coming. They're still coming. Doing very well. Steve Tacular. Hey, Steve Tacular even. Love it. Let me jump over here. Now, in case you guys haven't seen this, just in case you guys haven't seen this, I might as well share. So everybody, this is my, You want me to take a drink already?
Jilinfof wishes for you to take a drink.
Holy cow, okay, I guess I'll go take a drink. Steve Fox Zero, how's it going? Alright, so these are my new digs. This is my new apartment. It's not yet furnished. We still have to move in. That'll be next week. But this is how big it is. This is the, this is supposed to be the dining room. This is supposed to be the or is it? Yeah, this is supposed to be the dining room. This is supposed to be the living room. But it's interchangeable, honestly. So I'm like, you know, I'm thinking about this being the living room and this being the dining room since it's closer to the kitchen. Which I think it would be a little bit better. I'm also thinking about keeping my main, you know, business computer out here, you know, just to make it a little easier. Here's the kitchen. It does not have a microwave. But it is it's a surprisingly spacious kitchen, which I'm very pleased about. Foxy, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Nexus Star. I appreciate the support. Wow, you guys are already a level 5. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. But this is a surprisingly spacious kitchen for a whoop. Heck yeah. Surprisingly spacious kitchen. It's very, very cool. This is the bedroom. This is where my bedroom will be. Again, it's fairly spacious. You could probably fit the queen bed fairly easily. And then this closet, which is in the hallway, right across from the bathroom and next to the bedroom, will be where I stream. So, and it's a very big closet. It can fit at least one table and like maybe a couple small things, which is really, really cool. And yes, I get fiber internet.
Laguna_Creole wishes for you to tell only lies for 5 minutes.
Okay, I don't get fiber internet. See? I tricked you. I fooled you all. No fiber internet. In fact, I'm basically running my internet off of a potato. Right here in this apartment. Yes, it's a potato. A literal potato. I have to replace it like every day because it goes bad. So I'm running it off of a potato. I hope you guys enjoy that wonderful, wonderful stream quality with frame drops every other second. Clearly what I want to give to you guys right now. What? Tovan? Tovan? What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. No fiber, but then your diet will get runny. Fox is a closet furry? Not really, but you know. Tovan, thank you for gifting tier 1 sub to Potato King K, Lord Fluffbottom, Sanaj, Bear Alexi, and Mix Pala. Is that how you pronounce it? Pelage? Looking good, Fox. I love the apartment. Also, just thanks everyone for the love, concern, and support. It hurts like hell, but everyone here makes me so happy. Response to this, please, no lie. Well, we're glad that you're, you know, hopefully going to be able to heal back from it, you know, and it's not going to be a big issue for you. You're gonna heal up. You're gonna get that neck brace on, and everything will be all right. Did you guys pass 5? I think you guys passed 5. Yeah, you passed 5. Holy cow, you guys passed 5. Wheelie Husky! Choo choo! Is that a kitty cat? The hype sus? Wheelie Husky, how you doing? It's good to see you. Holy cow, I gotta take that drink. Hold on, I'm gonna stare at everybody's soul for like 2 seconds.
Jalinfof is throwing a pie at Lord Zagrum. Key lime.
Is Jade coming with you? Sadly, no. Jade is staying behind. Because I just don't have what it takes to take care of her at the moment. So, Jade is staying behind, and I will come visit Jade and Luke on occasion and let them still know that I love them and that I think about them often. But that's okay. I'm sure Jade will be all right, and I'm sure Luke will be all right. Does that mean RIP Jade? No, what I'll do is I'll just grab some photos of her before I leave, and we'll interchange them. Because there are some really adorable photos I could capture of her if she stands still. She doesn't like to stand still for photos. She sees the camera and she's like, oh, camera, should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? Should I move the minute you hit that button and go whoosh? That's Jade. Loki4582. Hello, first stream I can make it into. What am I in for? Monsters? Magneto, Dr. Frankenstein, Nicolas
Jalinfof
Cage.
wishes for a positive message.
And rescuing a baby who apparently has superpowers, I guess? But welcome on in. Glad you could, you know, make it. Oh, River knows when the camera's on her too. I know, it's ridiculous. Cats and cameras. Cat go whoosh indeed. It's like a blur, and I'm like, this isn't working. Oof! Hi, Wheelie. Alright, positive message. You are a beautiful, and thank you so much for that amazing hype train and all the support you've shown me and are continuing to show me, because it really does help in a lot of ways. So I thank you immensely for the support. Other M. Samus haunts me every time I hear the baby. I'm thinking like Mario, this is just Yoshi's Island with monsters. Well, that not to say that Yoshi's Island didn't have monsters, but this is basically Yoshi's Island. Because well, I can't say that for sure. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, I'm fully expecting this story to continue into Resident Evil 9 in some way. So you never know. Drew says he wants to see Nicolas Cage playing Frankenstein with Magneto powers. Someone make it happen. Well, I mean, it's technically happening, although it's not actually Nicolas Cage. So, you know. But I mean, it's technically happening. The dude's basically doing a Nicolas Cage impression whenever he plays Heisenberg. I've been playing the 80s Action Heroes update and Black Ops Cold War and 2 new operators. I'm afraid I don't know what that is, but knowing that it's John McClane and Rambo, that's pretty flippin' sweet. But anyway, my friends, we are now heading into I'm guessing the end game of Resident Evil Village. We have like we just have to take out Heisenberg. And then it's all we have left is Mother Miranda. So, you know. Shop with Bubbles! It's good to see you, Shop with Bubbles. We in the end game now. Luca Fox! How you doing,
Jalinfof
Luca?
wishes to summon the interdimensional spoon.
1 second. Play with one hand. Play with one hand. I'm doing that right now. See?
Laguna
I'm playing with one hand.
Trail wishes for you to play with one hand for 1 minute.
It's easy when you're not playing a game. Doggo, who almost killed me, is snuggling next to me right now, assuming begging for forgiveness. Should I forgive him? Please forgive Doggo. Doggo doesn't know any better. All right, now something about the spoon. You guys want to see the spoon? You guys want to say hello to the spoon? Okay, I guess we're gonna say hello to the spoon. Hey, Spoonie. Oh, how you doing, Spoon? Very interesting. The spoon says hello. Oh, goodness. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Luca Fox, thank you for that host, by the way. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. See you, Spoon. Oh, heck. Also, I got a little surprise for you guys. So, on Friday, I had a Discord hangout stream, and we went and we pulled a whole bunch of me's from different sources for the upcoming playthrough of Miitopia. And let me tell you, this is the craziest thumbnail I've ever made for a stream. Wait till you guys see this thumbnail. This thumbnail gonna blow you away. Tato Seal! How's it going, Tato Seal? This thumbnail is gonna blow you guys away because it's the most I've ever put on a thumbnail. Like, it has to be the most characters I've ever put on a thumbnail. Even outdoing the thumbnail for whatchamacallit, What the Dub, which is, you know, all over the place. So, I will be showing that off soon. I do not know when the next stream's gonna happen. I'm thinking Monday tomorrow? TBD? It might be tomorrow? I'm thinking tomorrow? Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. But one way or another, it's happening. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be like, what am I looking at? Oh, yeah. Oh, that was fun. Hiya, Firecat. How's it going, Firecat? Welcome on in. Doing all right. Going to be popping in and out of stream to work on some things. How are you? If you're talking to me, Luca, then I'm doing quite well, I think, and that's okay. Even if you just have me on in the background, that is a-okay. Because, you know what? Classic TV, you weren't talking to the people on the television screen. You were just watching them. There's nothing wrong with that either. See, streaming is like the next gen television. It's like watching, I don't know, the Andy Griffith show. I know, the Andy Griffith show, of all things to use it as an example, but just like watching like that or the Brady Bunch or something, and you're like, you can actually talk to them now. Isn't that really cool? And they'll respond to you. Took 45 flipping minutes to go through the drive-through at Taco Hecky, and they got my order very wrong. Taco Hecky. I wanna start a restaurant chain called Taco Hecky. I want Taco Hecky now. I'm starting Taco Hecky. I'm starting Taco Hecky. Taco Hecky. There we go, right there. Taco Hecky. I want it. It's extra spicy, but we didn't want to use hell. I just want to make Taco Hecky. I ordered a burrito and a drink. Got 5 enchiladas and 2 tacos. Oh boy. You know, I don't blame the folks who work there, honestly, because I've worked in fast food before, and they're just like, you know, it's tough sometimes to keep up with the orders, especially if it's like a rush. So, you know.
Do you like chocolate?
I love chocolate. I'm not complaining. It only cost me $6. Still, I mean, I wouldn't be all caring about it, but I would definitely be like, you know, hey, management, you know, I think you guys are doing a great job, but we did get this wrong. Do you think there's a way we can maybe fix this? But yeah, anyway. I'm not complaining, it only cost me $6. What kind of chocolate? Classic milk chocolate. Classic milk chocolate. Oh my goodness, it's Only Man Alive! How you doing, Only Man Alive? It's so good to see you again. So good to see you again. So before we get on with the spoops, chocolate flavor chocolate, exactly. Before we get on with the spoops, who here wants to hear a story that I told in Discord the other day? Who here wants to hear a story? It will result in headache. But who here wants to hear a story? So get this. On Wednesday of this past week, On Wednesday of this past week, I called my internet provider. Not gonna name names. Just gonna say internet provider, my soon-to-be internet provider. And I was like, hi, yes, can we get some things altered here? I need to get internet installed in my apartment. I haven't moved in yet. I'm moving in on Memorial Day weekend, which is the last weekend in May, for those of you not in the States. And I would like to see if we can get that done early. I don't think I can be there. I gotta be at work. Can the landlord says that they can stand in and represent me. Is that okay? And the person on the other end was like, that's fine. Absolutely. We can definitely get that done for you. So Friday comes along, I'm 25 minutes away from both my apartment and my place of work, because my place of work is only about 15-minute drive between my apartment and my place of work. I get a call from the technician, and the technician's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm on my way to work. I thought we negotiated that. No, that's against our policy. You need to be here. So I took a detour to my apartment and called my boss. Thankfully, my boss was like, oh, heck, if you wanted the day off, you could have the day off. We're not doing a show today. And I'm like, oh, well, that worked out. But still, if it didn't, they would have made me late for work by 2 hours after telling me through customer service that everything was taken care of, when it really wasn't. The technician was great. The technician was an amazing person. Very friendly, very, thorough, and, didn't have a problem with them. But customer service saying everything's okay, not communicating, and then this happening, and then calling me shortly after the technician calls me and saying, is everything all right? My answer to them: no! 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 Pretty much. My summer job! Summer job, it is good to see you again. How's it going? So, I basically told customer service... You're fired! Exactly, that. I told customer service that. And, we got the internet installed, though. I have gigabit speed, which is really cool. You're on fire. I need you. Come here. Gigabit speed on fiber, which is really, really great. But yeah, I was pretty upset with customer service because, you can't just tell me that and then, your other department goes, nah, that's not how we do things. It's like, come on, please. I know working in this is tough. I'm sure you get a lot of angry customers and people who are gonna act like Karens and everything in between. And you're hoping you don't lose your job because you don't want to get a Karen too mad that they actually do convince the manager that you're not a good employee or something like that. And I get that. That's not fair. However, it's also not good when you make me 2 hours for work. Late for work. Last time I needed customer service from cable, they gave me a 6-hour window. Oh my goodness. Have you ever had a Karen experience? Oh yes, I have worked customer service. I have had Karens. I have had people yell at me over the phone. I was brand new at the job, still getting my feet wet. I was brand new at the job and they're sitting there over the phone like, I can't believe your incompetence. I can't believe how stupid you are. And that's not me saying it to them, that's them saying it to me. Exactly. And guess what? Some of those people didn't even show up to collect what they had paid for. They just disappeared. I worked in hotel service. I was the hotel front desk clerk for a year, and I regret it. It was one of the worst jobs I've ever held. If I call CS at my work, a lot of times I get different answers from different people. Yeah. It's just unfortunate. It just really is unfortunate. Some people take the saying the customer's always right too literally, Yeah, and I disagree with that, because the customer isn't always right. You can't always just be like, you know, yes sir, yes ma'am, you know, whatever. It's like, no, it shouldn't always be that way. Fabra the Husky, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fox Den of Thieves. How's it going? That's why I worked overnight. I was overnight too. I had some interesting stories, but first let's welcome in Marlo Wolf. How's it going, Marlo and friends? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for that raid. If you could please take a moment to click the link there that Fireman Stars posted in chat, I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the raid, Marlo. How was your stream? How's it going? The source of the customer is always right is an econ phrase. The market is always right. The idea being if customers aren't paying for something, it's too expensive. See, that makes more sense to me. Jalen, thank you for purchasing 10 packs and supporting me through there. I appreciate that. I gotta add more sound effects and more things to the cards because I want to give you guys more stuff to play with. Stream went well. Fantastic to hear. It's Chrissy the Penguin resubbing for 10 whole months. Steve is a month-old fox lurking as I take care of the laundry. Yeah, good luck with the laundry. Kicks the door in but puts it back up because that was rude. I'm here. Skulligrim the Scourge.
Jalinfof has earned a free pack of cards from Gary.
How's it going, Skulligrim? It's good to see you. All right, Jalen, I'll get that in for you. But yeah, I worked overnight at the hotel that I worked at. And let me tell you, it was scary. Some nights it was very, 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 you know, relaxing and quiet. But other nights, it was very, very strange. Like, I seriously thought at one point that somebody was gonna pull a gun on me. I was legit like, this guy's gonna pull a gun and demand I give him the register. I bet he is. Never happened. But that was my inner thought. I was like, yeah, this dude's giving off some vibes. This dude's giving off some vibes right here. That's why I avoided night shifts when I offered. Yeah, well, I took the night shifts because everyone else had the day shifts. So I was there from 11 a.m. at night to 7 a.m. in the morning. Skywolf, thank you for purchasing 10 packs. So, I had 3 interesting situations when I worked, the night shift. Maximilian Shade! How's it going, Max? Good to see ya. 3 interesting situations. One, I worked the night during, a wedding. And there was one guest who passed out in the lounge, the lobby lounge. And I should have gone over and tried to wake him up, but he was drunk and he had passed out, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make sure I get him in the morning, you know? Because at this point, I don't know how difficult this is gonna be to get him out of here. To my wonderful, wonderful surprise, when about 6 a.m. came and I went to wake him up, the dude had urinated all over the seat. So that was, you know, God bless the maid that came in and took care of that. God bless her. She was so sweet. The other weird thing that I experienced was on the same night. While that dude was knocked out on the lounge sofa downstairs, I went to do a patrol of the upstairs at about 3 a.m. And on the 3rd floor, I found a man who I thought was from the wedding, could have been from the wedding, not sure, found a man passed out in the middle of the hallway. And I'm like, well, I just can't leave him there. So I went over, I tapped his shoulder to make sure he was okay. I thought, okay, he's probably drunk. And he groggily gets up, turns his head, and half of his face is covered in blood. Remember, this is minimum wage I'm working for here. So, I don't know what happened, but he had a nasty cut or something. It was all down his face, dried blood, like he looked like Two-Face. except instead of his face, other half of his face being scarred, it was covered in dried blood. So I was like, sir, are you all right? Do you need an ambulance? And he was like, no. And I'm like, okay, you don't want an ambulance. Where is your room, sir? It's the 4th floor. So I took him back to his room, knocked on his door. A woman answered. All I could assume was that it was his wife. And the first thing she does, she's in her, like, you know, robe and nightgown and whatever. And she's, of course, been sleeping. And she opens the door. She sees her husband, looks at me and says, what the hell do you want? And I'm like, well, I found this gentleman out in the hallway. And he said this is his room. And she's just like, fine, come on in. And he hobbles in and she closes the door. And that's the last I heard of it. Oh my gosh. Also, Spencer Morris. How's it going, Spencer Morris? Welcome on in. Good to see you. The final thing, and this was probably the straw that broke the camel's back for me. The final thing was, and this was a different night, by the way. That was a weird story. It was it was a story I had working at a hotel back in 2018. Animal Kingdom Wolf, welcome on in. Almost sound like a casual thing there, indeed. Dude, that means it's not the first time I'm screaming right now. So, the last thing that happened that broke the camel's back for me. It was one night, I think in the fall, and a gentleman comes in. It's late at night. And a gentleman comes in, and he says hello. And the first thing he starts, but first, Toxic Knight, welcome on in. The first thing he does is he starts complaining about a nearby gas station not giving him certain things and calling the gas station attendant racist. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry to hear that, sir. I'm sorry you had a bad experience over there. And he's like, it's fine. I'll sue him later. And then he starts asking about available rooms. And I'm like, all right. Well, we have this, and this. And he's like, oh, that's nice. Do you think maybe you could give me, and this is him talking, do you think maybe you could give me a discount? And I'm like, well, sir, I don't have the ability to give you a discount. Yeah, but you the hotel clerk clearly get discounts, so maybe you could apply that to my room? And I'm like, I don't have a discount like that, sir. I really don't. I'm being 100 completely honest with you. I do not have that discount. And he's like, well, call, can we find out if there's a discount somewhere? I really want a discount. And I'm sitting there, the only thing going through my brain is I'm like, you a hustler, you trying to hustle here. Look at you. So, I go and call the boss, wake the boss up to be like, there's a gentleman here. He's asking a lot of questions. What should I do? And she's just like, well, offer him the lowest room we got. And I'm like, okay. So I go back out there. He pays for some snacks in the little snack shop we've got. Doesn't clean up his bags either. He just leaves his potato bag just sitting there. And then he starts asking more questions about discounts and stuff, and I can't give it to him. And he's like, don't worry, I don't blame you. I work in, the auto industry or whatever. I forget what he said. And then he's just like, fine, I'll just sue the hotel later. I'm like, sitting in my head, I'm just like, how are you gonna sue the hotel for not giving you a discount? What is this ridiculousness? But I swear, I thought at first it sounded like he was getting angry. I couldn't tell. It sounded like he might have been getting angry, and I was like, this dude's gonna pull a gun. If he does not get his hustle away, I feel like he's gonna pull a gun and demand I empty the cash register or something. Thankfully, that didn't happen, and he left. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. I'm just like, I quit. I'm not paid enough to deal with this. I really am not. So yes, guess what? I support higher wages for these jobs. I really do. The hospitality and retail services deserve to be paid more to deal with situations like this. Some idiot pulled a 50 AE on me in the north edge of Atlanta. Oh no. Jeez, no, that's, ugh. Forget that, forget that. But it's true. It's so true. And I'm sorry, you can't just be like, you know, minimum wage and now deal with a bunch of problems. Ugh. I'm not paid enough to the swear word, I believe it. I worked in Sportbook, aka bookies, for 9 years and banking for almost 4. Never had an issue with a robber. Well, that's good. I'm finally back watching Twitch after the cleanup of the massive flood. Well, welcome back. And I make nearly $13 an hour. It's too little. It really is too little. If you're gonna work a job and you're gonna be paid to do something like this, Toxic Knight, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Fox Den of Thieves. If you're going to be paid to deal with things like this, you need to be paid to deal with things like this. These are situations where, you know, if you ain't good with the silver tongue, if you ain't like Loki levels of arguing or Tony Stark levels of arguing, you're gonna be sitting there like, what do I do? Some of these folks just get really up in your grill, you know? I remember I couldn't get my phone to work in my hotel room, so I went downstairs. They had reception there.
Jill Fof wishes to have their message translated. Lady Dimitrescu is a very masochistic person. Never trust what she says.
Creepette, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fox Den of Thieves. All right, before we start our final episode here, what we need to do is we need to translate this. I heard this was a cool place to be. Hey, I don't know who told you that, but thanks to them and welcome on in. I hope you enjoy your stay. All right, let's translate this. Lady Dimitrescu is a very masochistic person. Never trust what she says. What did I just open? Let's see. Kira, Sage, various others. Aw, well, big thank you to them then. I appreciate the I appreciate that. All right, let's go with let's start classic here. Let's go Romanian, because you know this takes place in Romania. And then what we'll do is we'll jump over to Zulu, because I always use Zulu. That's a fun one. Then let's go Turkish. That could be fun. Sinister Fox Cloud, hello! Welcome on in. I have to go. All right, Spencer, it's all good. Take it easy.
Skywolf87 has earned a free pack of cards from Gary.
And then we'll go Norwegian. And then just to have a little bit of fun, let's go Chinese Simplified. And then back to English. Hell Hydrate? Oh my goodness, it's Kira Bunny. Hi Kira, how you doing? Even more buns. I know a lot of buns. All right, what the flip? That's not English. Wait a minute. Hold on there. I said turn that to English. What are you doing? Apparently it got so translated it decided that it decided it was never going to translate back to English. I don't know what's going on with Google. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. Okay, do-over. We're getting a do-over here. Let me grab the we're getting a do-over. We're getting a do-over. This is one great, didn't it? Okay, let's fix that. One more time. All right, one more time. Take that over there. Translate to Zulu. Copy that. Delete that. Put that there. Turkish. Copy the Turkish. Put that there. Irish. And then put that there. And then English? What the heck? I can't. Okay, apparently you can't use Turkish. Turkish will just destroy the darn thing. All right, so one more do-over. I'm going to stay away from Turkish. Let's go one more time, starting with Romanian. copy, paste Romanian. The Gamers XL, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Foxina Thieves. Zulu, copy that. And then... Oh, what? What? That's so silly. It kept doing that. That's very bizarre. Alright, Russian. We'll go Russian. And then back to English? Let's see here. So here's what it... Okay, reminder to everyone. Jalen originally had Lady Dimitrescu is a very masochistic person. Never trust what she says. This is what it translated out to. Lady Dimitrescu is a man of the cosmos. Never believe what he says. Lady Dimitrescu is trans. There you go. and he is a man of the cosmos. Well, that happened. That indeed happened. Oh my goodness. Translation telephone is interesting. It very much is. It very much is. Heck. Also, one last announcement for you guys. I recently decided to sign up as an official co-streamer for E3 this year. So, with my new schedule coming up, I may be able to stream E3 for you guys when it happens. So, you know, stay tuned. And we'll see if they make me an official co-streamer. So, with that being said, I don't have Gary, so I have to do everything manually. Big ol' sigh. And as before, the face rig must go bye-bye. Goodbye, face rig, at least for now. Bye! It's okay. I got a backup. I'm right here. All right. Rui, how's it going? It's good to see you again. Welcome on in. Now then, first things first, we gotta let everybody know that we're playing the Resident Evils. In fact, we're playing the Village Resident Evil, or just Village. Resident Evil Village, and there we go. Now it's gonna work, and it's gonna be awesome, and we gonna watch as we gonna do some monster killing, and save baby Rose, and potentially the world, I guess, because I feel like Heisenberg and Mother Miranda are out for world domination in the long run. So, you know, gotta put a stop to that. Gonna lurk a bit. Good luck with the game, Fox. Thank you for the lurk, Savage. Appreciate it. Yes, I know about the autosave feature. You do not need to remind me. Oh, look, everything's on fire, guys. That's a good sign, right? Egg? 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 Yes. Continuing from my guess when we met Duke? Oh, that's right. This is Heisenberg's, Frankenstein
Fox boy.
factory. Thank you.
Jilenfolk wishes for you to speak using only the letter A for 2 minutes.
A. 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 A, 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 A. 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 Okay, I think that's enough of the A's. Yeah, I feel like I'm in some sort of like either Aliens movie or James Bond villain hideout or something. But again, I guess Heisenberg is like a takeoff on Dr. Frankenstein, because I'm seeing some augmentation going on around here.
Nothing!
Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh, there's definitely some augmentation going on around here. Ooh, that don't look friendly. I don't think I'm glad they're dead, because otherwise that might actually hurt. Nice. What is this? I don't think I have anything for this. Nope. I got nothing for this. Hello, how are you? I accidentally got your friend. I wanted to get you. Uh-oh. You have a big axe. I like it. You're really coming at me with all you got. I appreciate you trying. I appreciate you trying. Nice. 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 Whoa. I don't think I like this. I don't think I like this at all. Nope. Don't like it. All of a sudden I heard that scream and it nearly gave me a heart attack. Yeah. Oh, you have a drill for a hand.
Did he do this too?
Oh, you have a drill hand. Oh, I hope you don't get up and attack me. That's not gonna be fun. You have some range on that. That's not gonna be fun at all. You're gonna get up, aren't you? What is this? Relief mold. You gonna get up now? Okay, I don't think you're gonna get up now. Don't get up. Oh, you son of a... Uh-oh.
Doesn't surprise me anymore.
Oh! Okay, hold on. Really, Heisenberg? Really? You put their weakness right there on their chest? You know you're awful at this. That is the worst. Sorry, internet died earlier. Anyways, where was I? All right, Fox! Only man alive, hello! It's so good to see you again. Okay, Heisenberg, you got a really bad design flaw. I'm just gonna say that right now. That is a terrible design flaw. Every other supervillain in the world is looking at you like, dude, the Goombas have more defense than this guy. No, I need more power.
Nothing!
Nothing! What is nothing? And he blew up. Yeah, he exploded. Good grief. Exploding zombos. What next? Exploding werewolves? Still locked. I guess I got everything in here for now? I think? I mean... Oh, wait. Can I put the relief mold in here? I bet I can put the relief mold in here. Yeah. Okay, alright. I have no idea what that's doing. Is it making something? Am I Tony Starking this? Am I building Iron Man? Oh, please tell me we're building Iron Man. Oh, relief of a horse. Huh.
Seems useful.
I mean, if you say so, Ethan. I wonder what it's useful for. Got everything here. I'd have to go back and get keys. We do have that elevator that Duke's sitting in. We could take the elevator and see if there's like... I can't power that yet. We could take an elevator and see if there's any other like floors we could visit. Yay! I'm a villain and my own foot soldiers don't have such a glaring weakness. He needs to go back to villain school. He needs to get his crap together. If he's gonna be Frankenstein, he needs to make Frankenstein, the monster that is. Oh, what is that? Wait, did I climb up out of there? Yeah, I climbed up out of there. That's where that's where we fought the Franken airplane. Oh, well, so much for that plan. Oh, good. There's another route. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, another ball puzzle. Well, if I had a ball, I might be able to make that work. You just picked up molten metal. Oh, it's fine. Ethan's like Superman at this point. Now what? Why is there just a random table here? It doesn't make any sense to me. There's just a random table there with nothing on it. Okay, well, I guess I can't use that either. Fun fact, one of the movies used for clips in what the dub is called, Jesse James Meets Frankenstein's Daughter. Sounds about right. I don't think I can move this. So I guess we're stuck going the route we were going? And there's just another route I didn't notice? Maybe I just missed a key. Let me check that route again. Make sure there's no, like, key around here. Okay, I wonder what kind of monster Heisenberg is going to turn into. Because, I mean, Donna Beneviento didn't turn into a monster per se. Just Lady Dimitrescu and Moreau turned into monsters. So what do you think Heisenberg's going to turn into? Wait a minute. I could get across that. Wait, does this have power now? Doesn't have enough power. A Heisenberger? He turns into a giant hamburger of death? Jump? I don't think I could jump that. Wait a minute, did I go up there before? I feel like, is there another way in there? Okay, why is there another path here? Can I, oh, did I just come down that way? Yeah, I just came down that way, never mind, I'm getting lost! Not gonna say, but I think it's the coolest in the game. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. That should be fun. Locked from the other. Oh! Oh! Horse! Secret passage. Clever. Mysterio, you brilliant fiend. Oh, hello. Did I one-shot you? Oh, heck, I one-shotted him. Nice. Oh. Oh, do I have a lockpick for that? I don't know if I have a lockpick. Do I have a lockpick? Oh, I do have 2 lockpicks. Ooh, Magnum ammo. I haven't used the Magnum yet. I do not have a key for this. Whoop. Oh, the good thing there's no fall damage. Oh, what are you laughing at? Now, this has gotta be an OSHA violation right here. Rui, thank you for the lurk. This has gotta be an OSHA violation or something. What is this all about? This is ridiculous. This will probably one-hit kill me if I don't time this right. Uh-huh. Go. Nice. Easy to time as long as... Okay, it's nap time. Oh, I'm awake. Uh-huh. 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 Oh, run! Oof. Nice, nice, nice. Anyone else want to fight? Oh! Oh, I'm surrounded! Heisenberg should get better henchmen. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty sad. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is getting faster. Oh, wait, can I break these? Yeah, come over. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. I'm right here. Come on over. Come on over. Never mind, I'll take you out myself. Maybe I should use the other gun. Well, this is gonna be fun. Oh, hi, when did you get over here? Nice. Nice. Hooray, I can stop it. Oh, come on, Heisenberg. Oh, wait, maybe I can stop it. Oh, maybe I can stop it. Nope. Nope. Third time's the charm. Hello, can I go up the ladder, please? The reason his henchmen suck is because they are strong out on the what? Nah. Breaking Bad reference? I mean, I don't know if this has anything to do with Breaking Bad, but you know. Oh, where are we now? Locked from the other side. Looks like a workshop in there. Oh! Oh. Oh no. Well, the good news is I can at least kill you guys easily. I just need to aim for this thing right here. I kill it. Nope, I can't kill it early. I have a feeling those are gonna get up and attack me. Cyber zombies, yeah, it's starting to feel like that's what they are. Oh, we need another mold. Oh, wait, no. Oh no, I'm back here. Never mind. Oh, hold on, I want to search a little further before I break that open. Nice. Gib. Rudy! Hello! Backup generator. Wait, can I crank this? That looks like something I could crank. Missing. Oh, I need a cog. Never mind. I thought I could crank that. My bad. Didn't know. Searching for all the stuff I could use. There's a door here. There's a door there. Great. Or crate, or whatever they're called.
Jalinfof is throwing a pie at Skywolf 87. Blueberry flavor.
Oh wow, watch out, Sky, you're gonna get a pie to the face. Good thing Sky likes pie. Oh, hello. Mechanical Soldier Soldat, version 1, fully grown male corpse used, removed heart and implanted cadeau. Oh, that's what Moreau was doing. Muscle stimulation via electric shock was successful. Wow, he really is Dr. Frankenstein. Brain dead is so no high cognitive ability, only moves by destructive instinct, then stops. Mechanical Soldier Soldat, version 1.1. or O1, attached headgear to the cranium, electrodes confirm stable brainwaves. Experiment 1, Lichen Fight, was dismantled and eaten within 3 minutes. Issues with destructive and murderous capabilities. Version 1.1, replaced lower part of arm with drill, not enough output for effective movement. Need live bodies, perhaps? Oh no. Version 1.15, implanted cadeau reactor into the chest. Output greatly increased. Experiment 2, Lichen Fight, destroyed 3 lichens in 1 minute. Good results, but issues with reactor durability. May stop functioning if the reactor is destroyed. And I think we've learned that. Gib, please. Oh, we're back at the beginning.
Jalinfof wishes for you to rant about something.
Okay, here's a rant. Any second now, these guys are gonna wake up and chase me. Who wants to throw in that this is gonna happen? Who wants to throw in? Come on, I know you guys are thinking the same thing. Here it comes. Here it comes. Take care, Foxy. Have a good day. What was that? Oh gosh, your face. Oh Okay, yep, Are you all gonna wake up now? Oh, get the heart, get that little mechanical heart. Oh gosh, oh, ow. Okay, you're actually fast. I don't like the fact that you're fast. Oh, you know how to block. I don't like the fact that you know how to block. Ah, not the drill, 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 not the drill. Am I dead? Okay, no, I'm not dead, but I'm not sticking around. Oh! Don't you dare get up. Don't any of you get up. You all stay asleep. No. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Here, have a pipe bomb. I knew it. Anything good in here? Please tell me there's good stuff in here. Ooh, mechanical part cylinder. I have no idea what that's used for. Well, I guess we'll find out. Maybe this? Ooh. Oh no, I need a cog for that. Oh, that's what I need that for. Okay, I need to go make a cog. Where did I see that? Was that back there? Was that... You didn't like it? I bet you loved it. Bandy, don't call me out, man. Don't call me out on this, please. How you doing, B? Wait, was he back? No, he didn't come back. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yay! Fine. Yay! Where was the mold? We saw the mold. Wasn't back there, was it? Where did we see the mold? Was it forward? Great, I'm lost. Lost in Frankenstein's factory of horrors, and I need to figure this out. Oh, it's right in here. What am I doing? Gosh, I'm a dumb. It was right in here. Okay, so make the cog, and then we get the factory up and running, and then probably get chased by about 20 more bad guys. Cool it off. Get the cog. Beautiful. Nobody else attacked me. And yes, I know it's a backup generator. Can I, thank you. Large cog. Don't get your hand cut off. Oh gosh, Ethan, your hand. Oh, Ethan, your hand looks terrible. Somebody's gonna notice that. Just let you know, Ethan.
Such a disappointment.
Told ya.
I thought we could join forces against that bitch Miranda.
No. No. No, 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 no. No, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I really do not want to fight.
To be her chief. She locked us away in the zone. Decades of being forced to serve her. Can you even understand that humiliation?
I mean, fairly. Personally, it just sounds like you're a big complainer, Heisenberg.
I'm not like my siblings. I want nothing more than to be free of that bitch. So I need power. I need enough power to destroy her.
So you think creating an army of...
These are the fruits of my power.
Stop talking.
The strong will destroy the weak. That's the way of the world. You should have never refused me, Ethan.
What a freak.
Ethan, we were supposed to hit the other thing, Ethan, and you kept auto-aiming! Ah, wonderful. Oh, that worked! Oh, so I can short-circuit him. This is great! I guess that's one way to beat a Frankenstein monster. Oh, okay, we're good. So let me get this straight, Heisenberg. You want to attack Mother Miranda, who's got very unique powers. Oh no. I'd rather not. Can I just like get by you? I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. Don't drill me. Oh, hi! Ah, not the drill again! Do not like. I don't care what Bandolito says. Do not like. Attack Mother Miranda with a fly swatter? What do you mean a fly swatter? That ain't gonna do nothing. She's got like god powers or something. Yet I guess she's also a mad scientist? Oh no. Pardon, I gotta reload. So don't shoot their heads, shoot their stomachs. It'll kill them in one go. Got it. I don't even know where I am right now. I am so lost in this factory. Russ! Hello, Russ! Gut shot for the win. One day I'll figure out where I am.
Jalinfof says congrats.
Oh! Oh, you've got 2 drills! That's just not fair! And you don't even have a weakness! How am I supposed to fight you? Oh, apparently like that. Oh, you do have a weakness. It's on your back. Well, at least Heisenberg's getting a little smarter. He put it on the back. There you go. Yay! Yay! I am not wasting bullets on those. Oh, hey, we're back here. Hooray. Oh, good. It's the world's slowest elevator. My favorite. Maybe I should go back and save with Duke first. I almost feel like I want to do that. Oh. Oh, what's so funny? What are y'all laughing at me for? I'm just playing it safe. I'd rather go back and save with Duke before I get myself drilled again. Getting horrible memories of the dentist. Hi, Duke. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna save. Okay, we'll tough it out here. That's what she said. Alright, onwards and upwards.
Lord Seagram wishes for you to tell only lies for 5 minutes.
I don't know exactly what I'm gonna lie about, but you know. I can shock this guy though.
No.
Oh, you're recovering fast, aren't you? You're recovering fast, ain't you? Not fast enough, jerk! Ah. Nice. Please tell me there's no more coming. Please tell me there's no more coming. Do not want another one to show up behind me. Probably one waiting for me on the other side of the door, though. Oh, no! It's Franken Airplane! Oh, it's Franken Airplane! Holy cow! I'm out! Xander, was that you? Thank you for the... thank you for the tier 3 of all things. Bless you. I appreciate that. Oh, not Franken Airplane. I do not want Franken Airplane. Not into it. Not into it. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight that thing, ain't I? Better reserve my explosives. Oh, hello!
Welcome, welcome. You're sure to find something new.
Hey, Wingsong. The heck, airplane, man. Franken Airplane.
Oh, good. I was just thinking of ways to pass the time.
I'm sure you were, Duke.
I've gotten some new stock.
I want to sell some stuff to you, buddy. I got quite a few things that would probably worth a lot of cash. I'm gonna keep that just in case, unless that's just a treasure.
Ah.
In fact, let me double check on that. Is that a treasure?
You let me know if you find anything else of value.
Oh, but I can combine it with something. So you know what? I'm gonna hold off on that one, Duke. Hagen Burn, welcome on in. You are here. Okay. Should have gotten some bullets, shouldn't I? I could always craft some.
Jilinfof wishes for you to take a drink.
Okay.
Got a long way to go.
Yeah, where exactly are we going, Ethan? I'd like to shut this place down for good. Also, in case I didn't say it, hello, Wingsong. How's it going? Oh, this isn't precarious or anything. I'll take that drink in a minute. I want to make sure I'm far away from Franken Airplane.
Yes!
Whatever you do, don't look down. Shrek, I'm looking down. Anything over here? Nah.
Miranda thinks we're nothing but children. Oh, she doesn't care for us? No. She's long lost all her humanity. I must destroy her.
I don't give a shit about your family drama.
Really don't, Heisenberg. Really don't. Okay, so he's got zombies mining for him. I mean, I guess that's one good use for zombies. Free labor, since it's not really affecting anyone there, since they're kinda dead. They're just reanimated corpses. Essentially, they're robots. But if they did have feelings... That's a big drill! I bet they still have a union, though. Oh, of course. Definitely. Yeah, hi, guys. I'm wasting a crap ton of this ammo on these guys, and I am not sure I like it. Something else in there? No. I'm gonna need to start crafting some stuff again. Woo! Thank you, I will. But there's even more secrets in here? Gosh darn it. Man, this vent is dirty. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's oh, I thought that was gonna fall. I thought that might have been a ladder. Never mind. I was wrong. Whew. Anyone else want to jump out and surprise me? I swear, if Airplane Man shows up again, I'm done. Ford! I'll take Ford. If Ford wants to jump out and surprise me, I'm okay with that. Oh! I bet I could ruin Heisenberg's factory this way. This seems like a disaster waiting to happen. And personally, I'm happy to provide the disaster. Oh, I thought that was the... Ah! This screams. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what the F? Oh no. Oh no. Really, dude? Really? Can I just like throw... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, this just got worse. Excuse me, coming through. Here, have another one. Merry Christmas. Please, eat and be merry. Silver Shadow, how's it going? Welcome on in. Oh, we now know that a lot of explosions can deal with these guys. Nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, about shutting this factory down. This is definitely a disaster waiting to happen, and I cannot wait to provide the disaster. Heisenberg's gonna really love me for this. Wendy Bone, hello. How you doing? Fox will be here all week. Almost all week. It's like a little bit of packing to do. That seems like a problem. I think I just shut the factory down. Or shut something down. Oh yeah, dance party! Thank you. Oh, that's why we had to shut it down. We had to climb up into it. Ah, I see how this works. Oh yeah, this is a safe idea. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, this is a safe idea right here. Oh, this is a very safe idea. I love safe ideas. Holy cow. Franken Airplane, you in here? Please say no. OSHA approved. Hey, look, somebody's boot. And I got plans. Yay. Soldat enhancement, Soldat jet. Attached to jet... Attached to jetpack and head stabilizers to a Soldat greatly improves mobility. Oh, good. The Frankenstein monster has a jetpack now. Experiments prove limited flight capabilities, no long-distance flight, but now possible to navigate rugged terrain. Soldat Panzer? Attached aluminum alloy shielding to a Soldat to protect chest reactor and exposed flesh. Experimentation proves he is invincible against regular firearms. Armor doesn't hold up against strong blast. Further development needed. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I really can't wait. Not sure what that did, but okay. We moved a thing. Oh, well that doesn't look safe. Why did I turn that off? That's yes! No. Uh-oh. Ooh!
That was close.
Attention, Heisenberg factory workers, if there is any that aren't zombies, or Heisenberg himself. If anybody locates a runaway giant propeller of death, please contact customer service. Thank you. Wildfang Wolf, thank you for the tier 1 resub for 6 whole months. Appreciate it. Oh, there's a diamond here. Always worth picking up a little diamond here and there. Oh, it's you again. Oh, thank you. Wonder where that thing went. Huh. It'll show up later at the final level. It'll be like, Spinning Blade of Death, you're back! Oh. Don't know if I wanna, the true final boss. What? Where? I need to get over there, apparently. Ooh. Yeah, not sure I'm all cool with this. Not sure I'm cool with this. Ooh. Yeah, not really sure I'm cool with this. TikTok, what's the final answer? We made it. The sound effect can stop now. I wonder what this button does. Nothing. This button does nothing. I am sad. This button does something, though.
Soon, she'll start her ceremony with your rose. If that happens, it's all over. For your kid. And for the whole village. But don't worry. I'll stop it. I'll use Rose to kill Miranda. Poor Papa. You're the only one who doesn't see your kid's power.
Well,
Take Rose? I'd like to see you try.
Well, I mean, we're still trying to figure out what power Rose even has. I know she can, like, crystal. Is she like Sandman? She turns into, like, crystals, and then you can break her apart, but she'll just come back together. She's like Sandman. I feel like she's like Sandman. Sand baby. Crystal baby. Crystal woman. The amazing crystallized woman.
There's more?
Yeah, there's always more, Ethan. Nah, not Ford. Diamond Gal. Secretly, Resident Evil was a pilot for X-Men the entire time. I need to find a way to mold the key. Can I just take the elevator back down and mold the key real quick and then come back up? I feel like I could do that. What's up, Dookie? Alright, let me try going back down. At least somebody's happy in here. Did you not see the Hail Hydrate I used? No, I saw it. Basically, Hail Hydrate just reminds me to make sure my water's filled. I gotta take a drink still, though. I'll get to that in 1 second.
It's dark.
Yeah, did it changed down here? Are there new enemies roaming around down here? I feel like there's new enemies roaming around down here. I don't like this. You know, I really hate it when I'm right. I really hate it when I'm right like that. thought you were in here. Oh, no, thank you. That actually scared me. Oh. Where's that mold? Quick, make a mold. Mold done yet? I want key. Give me key. 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 Aha! Got you now, Heisenberg. Marisol 177, thank you for the follow and welcome to the Fox Den of Thieves. How's it going? There's not another one here, is there? Oh, you've gotta be... That's just ridiculous! That's just ridiculous! Look at this ridiculousness! I'm not dealing with this, Heisenberg. I really am not dealing with this today. Your face is ridiculous? Wow. Wow, somebody's rude. For a minute there, I thought there was a monster coming. Oh, you've gotta be just stop, Heisenberg. Reload. These guys take way too much. I mean, I guess that just makes them endgame enemies, but, you know. Sheesh. Hey, Duke. I got some more stuff to sell to you. I don't know how many more options I'm gonna, how many more times I'm gonna get a chance to do this. Yellow quartz, couple skulls, couple of these, couple of these, couple of these, and yeah, there you go.
Your coin. I've procured some new items for you, Mr. Winters.
Oh, have you now? Personally, I don't want that. I want to upgrade all my weapons. These are heckin' expensive.
Leave this to me. Aha!
See if I can get a couple of these. Enjoy your shower, Tiga.
Delighted to.
Well, at least we got a couple of those done. So that's fine.
Till next.
Good.
We meet.
You're hecking expensive, LOL. Got him. I mean, I guess you did. Okay, I'm gonna take that drink real quick. And then we'll unlock this door. Whew. Okay, now then. Door. 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 It even comes with a little jingle, thanks to the cards.
You are a tough one.
Yeah.
But I'm tired of chit-chat.
What is that?
Time to die.
But
You
I
can
don't.
hear it, can't you?
No, I don't want to.
Someone's waiting for you.
I don't. Oh, you gonna send? Are you sending Frankenplane out to try and kill me? Gosh darn it, dude. Prototype, Sturm, used a cheap turboprop engine, but he's impossible to control. All he does is charge. Too much power output from the reactor, completely invincible head on, but the dumbass managed to chop his own damn arms off on the propeller. Also issues with overheating from running for long periods of time. Conclusion, a complete failure. You literally left the message. You're sitting there like, I'm sending my most powerful weapon at you, and meanwhile in your workshop you've got a letter there going, man, this is the dumbest thing I've ever made. Okay, I'm playing it safe. I'm going back to Duke real quick, grab some extra ammo.
Shall I choose something for you?
No, dude, just give me some ammo. That's all I need. How are we on this, I wonder? Could buy a couple more of these. I'm running out of it fast, though.
I can see why you'd be interested in that.
Can I craft some more
Thank you
explosives?
for your patronage.
You're welcome! Can I craft some more health? Could really use some more health, actually. Can I craft explosives? I cannot craft explosives. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't think this gun's gonna do much on Franken Airplane. Oh boy. Alright. Oh no! Franken Airplane!
Out of my way!
Franken Airplane! Uh-oh. Ah! Franken Airplane, no! I can't move! Ooh, I don't like him! I don't like him! I don't like him! I don't like him! Alright, well I guess we're fighting Franken Airplane now. Oh! Oh, he's got a weak point! Oh, that's it. Okay. You're on fire, dude. What are you doing? Holy cow, he's got a flamethrower attack! Alright, 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 alright. Yep, sure, why not, why not? What are you doing? I don't like this guy. I really don't like you. Ow! Come on, Franken Airplane. He's not doing so hot. So that's what Airplane TF looks like. Yeah, pretty much. Come on, Franken Airplane, let's go. Come on. Oh, jeez, I'm on fire. Heck. Ow, don't, please. I don't like when you dry hump the wall. Please stop doing that. This is a family show.
Now stay down.
Oh, is he dead? Oh! I killed Franken Airplane. I'm actually really proud of myself on that one. Alright, cool. I killed Franken Airplane. I'm really happy about that. I was expecting that to last quite a while. Well then. Miranda is abominable. Her deceit knows no bounds.
Skywolf87 says congrats.
Thanks! We're merely a bunch of failed Cadeau experiments to her. I was just lucky I had more affinity to the stuff than the other poor schmucks in the village. So she still calls me her son. What a joke. I'll never forgive her for what she did to me. That crazy bitch has never been right in the head. She can't see a difference between experiment and family. Miranda didn't just change my body, she took my dignity. If I don't kill her, then my life will never be my own. Still, she may be crazy, but she's also powerful. She can turn into anyone using the Mega Mycete? Whoa, hold on here. Mother Miranda's special power is she's a shapeshifter? She can turn into anyone using the Mega Mycete. The trick is that brat Rose. If I could access her power, then maybe. Speaking of the kid's dad, Ethan has a pretty interesting body himself. Maybe I could get him to help me out. Well, that didn't go as planned, did it? Okay, so Mother Miranda is a shapeshifter. That's interesting. Also, Beta, how you doing, bud? Oh, this isn't a boss room. I don't know what is. No, don't like it. Don't like it. Whoa. Holy cow. Now that's a drop. Oh, great. We're going over here. My favorite. Oh, no. No, just... I'm not looking down. I have no idea where we're going, but okay. Hello?
What the?
Uh-oh. Oh, he's here.
Not bad. Not bad, Rangers. You're persistent. But I've got a rebellion. So stay out of my way.
But we don't want to stay out of your way. What the heck? Oh!
Don't come.
Oh, we're going down again! Oh, grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Oh. Okay, so apparently Heisenberg is a transformer.
That bastard.
Oh. Oh,
Damn,
man.
again?
Well, now we're at the bottom. Great. A scary transformer. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, great. Well, alright. Hello? Chris? Ow, why?
I told you to leave it alone, Ethan. You are in the way.
What do you care, Chris? You killed my wife, you son of a bitch!
You think I killed Mia?
Jared, thank you for the
That
follow.
wasn't her. It was Miranda.
What?
What?
She's a
What?
bioweapon. She changed her appearance and pretended to be Mia. Seems she also survived being shot, so now I'm here to finish the job.
Bullshit! Why don't you fucking tell me right away?
Exactly!
I knew you would want to be involved. And this job is hard enough without civilians getting in the way.
Well, that didn't really work
Why
out, now
us,
did it,
Chris?
Chris?
What the hell is going on?
All right, Ethan. All right. I guess I owe you an explanation.
About time.
Hand me that wrench.
Thank you, Jared. I appreciate the compliment.
Long story short, Miranda's fucking insane.
No kidding.
In this village, all these monsters and freaks, this is her life's work. Some sort of crazy experiment with the mold.
The mold. Like Louisiana. God damn it. All this time, I thought I could save my family. I can't escape from here. I can't do anything.
That might not be true. Take a look at this. My men sent those pictures a few minutes ago.
Miranda.
Keep looking.
What does she do? Oh no.
Rose. Holy shit, we gotta go!
Relax, my men are monitoring the situation.
But they have my daughter.
You don't get it, Ethan. You don't stand a chance against Miranda by yourself.
Chris, what did you just build?
I will stay down here and finish planting explosives. You take that elevator, I'll meet you topside. I promise you, we will get your daughter back. Together.
Damn straight we will. And when I find Miranda, she's a dead woman.
All right, Ethan. Then you take this, and do me a favor. Try to stay under the radar.
Under the radar? In this thing? Are you insane?
You can't turn back now.
You want us to drive this thing and stay under the radar? Chris, I don't even get you, Chris. I do not get you one bit. Hound Wolf Squad. The sweep of the factory is complete. No proof of any connection with the organization. Organization? Guess this just wasn't our lucky day. What organization? Wait a minute. What organization are you guys talking about? I did manage to get my hands on a number of documents disclosing some of Miranda's experiments, which support our previous theories. She seems to have infected herself with the mutamycete, which has granted her a number of abilities, including mimicry. She can control her cells and transform herself to look like anyone or anything. Holy cow. She disguised herself as Mia and infiltrated the Winters' home. Her objective was clearly to kidnap Rose. Mimicry? Oh, okay. Maybe she thought she could control Rose easier if she looked like her mom. Devious. When we attacked it, it put a little damp on her plans, so she mimicked a corpse. She then revived herself in the transport truck, killed everyone on board, and took off with Rose. Things didn't go the way she had originally planned, but in the end, she still got what she wanted. Until now. It's time to rendezvous and blow this place sky high. This might turn into a fight with Heisenberg, but I think I found something useful. He left one of his little toys laying around, and it's even made from a metal polymer composite, which he can't control. Oh, so he can't magnetize that. Time to turn the tables. Signed, Alpha. Well, this just got a lot more complicated. Chris, why didn't you just tell Ethan? He wouldn't have necessarily gotten involved as much as he probably would have helped you catch Miranda. You're an idiot. You're stupid. Anyway, well, I guess are we seriously piloting this thing? Are we fighting Heisenberg? Oh my gosh, we're gonna fight Heisenberg in this. Oh, we're fighting Heisenberg in this. Oh, what?
Metal polymer composite, huh? Time to fight fire with fire.
Oh no. What in... This isn't a horror game anymore. This isn't a horror game anymore. Okay, let's see here. Right trigger, fire the cannon. Oh. Oh, wow. Holy cow, this thing's got some recoil on it. I was hoping to maybe blow up the factory a little bit, but I guess Chris is taking that. Long elevator. Can probably blast open the gates. Did it!
You're like a goddamn cockroach.
Oh, hey, Heisenberg!
You can take me on.
Yes?
Fine. This will be my warm-up before I kill that bitch. Let's settle this. Man, a man.
Yeah, you've got weak points! You've got weak points! Ah! Don't break my toy! I just got this from Chris! Uh-oh. Oh boy, you've got me blocked into a corner. Woo!
Don't die like that. What's wrong, Ethan?
You've got a weak point! You should have built your transformer better!
So this is the path
mean, it kind of looks like this.
I feel so alive! In the face of my steel glory!
Oh my gosh, you are ridiculous. Uh-oh. I should have run!
That's what I call being a good son!
I wonder if I can... Aha! I can break your arm! Ah!
You dead already?
Nah, still kicking. Don't think I'm dying anytime soon, honestly. I mean, it's kind of fun. Oh, you're honestly the most ridiculous monster I've faced yet.
We're nothing but a bunch of worthless peons. I'm a goddamn freedom fighter!
Oh my gosh, you're ridiculous. Oh, Elliot, it's been an adventure, Elliot. It has been an adventure. What are you doing? Are you dead? What is he? Is he going Super Saiyan? Holy cow, what is this? What is this? What is this? What are you doing? Oh no! I thought you couldn't control this! Ow! Oh no. Oh, come on. Wait, how am I supposed to fight him like this? Oh, what is that? What is that? Please tell me that's something good. I like to evil laugh too sometimes. I mean, if you say so, buddy.
What do you think? It's hopeless, right?
Oh, do you need me to confirm hopelessness?
Flesh and blood will never win against me.
I mean,
This isn't David and Goliath. It's Ethan and a bloody demise.
I think you got a weak point there, buddy. That doesn't look too good. Ah, okay, you know what? Lesson learned. Don't get too close to the saw, man. Time to heal. Oh, I don't have any more of these. Dude, I'm not even scared of you. I'm just kind of laughing at how pathetic you are. You honestly look... This has got to be the least scariest thing in this game yet. Hey, Rainbow Dash. Welcome on into the nonsense. Oh, no. Oh, no.
You really should have taken my deal.
Oh, shoot.
You only falls in the afterlife.
No, wait, idea!
Right after I murdered Miranda.
Oh, I have an idea.
This can't be the end for me. I must kill her.
Good grief, Heisenberg. Wow, what a loser.
I heard explosions. What the hell happened?
I thought that was
I dealt
you.
with Heisenberg. Now I'm gonna find Miranda and get Rose back.
Not without me. It's too dangerous. Wait there, you hear
Too
me?
dangerous. He just took down all the monsters for you.
Rose?
Ethan!
Hello?
Ethan, respond!
Mia?
Our child. She's so important, isn't she?
She's everything to me.
And mine to me. With Heisenberg gone, you've lost your lead. What are you going to do?
I don't know, but I'm saving Rose.
You'd never know, do you? Even when I took Mia's place in your home. Poor Ethan.
Who are you? Where's Rose?
I don't think that's gonna work, Ethan.
Enough.
Mother Miranda.
Remember Evelyn and her power over them all? Rose is her successor. No. Rose is Evelyn's true, complete form. She will grow to fully control the masses. And I must have her.
Fuck
Whoa.
you crazy bitch!
Calm yourself. Rose will be saved. The Megamycete catalogs all of us. However, she will be reborn as my daughter.
She's my child, not yours. Where are you? Show yourself!
Why did Rose come to be?
Oh, you were Grandma.
And you are truly a special case. But I've learned all I can from you. Your worth as a lab rat has run out.
Miranda! You coward! Come out and face me!
Ah! Ah!
Don't worry. Your death will come quick. You will join the Megamycete's records. I will make sure to sample your blood for later. Once dawn breaks, the ceremony will be complete, and I will become her true mother, bound for eternity in blood.
Oh my gosh, Ethan, no!
I've waited so long. But dreams really can come true. Vessel or not, I can't wait to see my true child again.
Oh no. Come on, Ethan, no!
Captain, I've confirmed the death of Ethan Winters. I wasn't able to retrieve the body, but I've recorded evidence.
Share your screen, and I'll go over the situation. My team and I were careless. Yesterday, we took down the transformed Miranda, but we didn't kill her.
Who knew she could fake being a corpse?
Since Miranda could have infected Ethan, I forcefully took him and Rose with us. But the vehicle they were riding in was attacked. When I got to the wreck, Ethan and Rose were gone. The last time I was able to contact Ethan, I heard Miranda's voice. She murdered him. And she is not gonna get away with it. God damn it, when does it end?
Maybe when you start telling people the truth.
Mission?
Not playing politics.
3 years trying to put this thing in the ground. 3 years too long.
DJ Dragon beats a low.
We'll get her, Captain. The squad's ready for you.
All right.
So BSAA got here already. They didn't waste any time.
Oh shoot, they're calling in the entire military for this thing.
Doesn't change anything. Terminate Miranda and rescue Rose. That's the mission. And failure's not an option.
Let's have some fun, people. like old times.
Move out.
Roger. Okay.
K9, I want to know what the hell BSAA is doing here. Find out what you can.
Roger that. I'm on it.
Been a while since we fought together, Captain. When was it last? The desert?
Last time it was the transformed Asgard.
But thanks to your recon, we know Miranda's plan.
Couldn't quite believe it when I heard she turned herself into Mia, though. Taking 5 shots to the head's nothing to sneeze at either. Spooky.
All right. This one's for Ethan. I've got some issues with Chris, but I'm willing to team up with him in order to get Miranda. Holy cow. What in the name of... Holy...
Hey, Alpha, look at this.
BSAA. They've gone too far. Christ.
Looks pretty rough down there. How are you planning on reaching the objective?
First, we're gonna have to take that thing out.
I've got your back, boss. Let's get to work.
We're gonna have to fight
Everyone
through
watch
that.
for hostile bioweapons.
Roger.
Holy cow. Okay, we're gonna have to fight our way through that if we're gonna get to Rose and Miranda.
Made contact with a group of hostile bioweapons.
Well, that didn't take long.
Watch out.
Oh, wow. She's sending out her entire army. This should be fun.
Western route is clear. Moving out.
Roger that.
Yeah, it's too bad Chris just didn't tell Ethan the truth and then give him guns like these. Oh no, gotta play politics, gotta keep it closer to the chef. Redfield, I blame you 110% for this mess.
Craft spotted. 2 guards. I can take them.
Don't get cocky.
What was that?
What the hell is that thing? It's all new to my seat.
That's probably where Miranda is.
Holy cow. Okay, yeah, it's breaking through the ground. How big is this thing? Uh-oh.
Large
hello.
Bioweapon sighted.
The mold may be releasing infectious particulates. Keep your
Uh-oh.
balls sealed.
Uh-oh. Ah!
Didn't expect to see the BSAA going so hard.
They got eyes on Miranda, too. Probably felt they needed to intervene.
Well, tell him to get lost. We don't need the governments of the world here, too. Okay, gonna have to find another way around.
Hey, boss, it's me. I'm at the location preparing for support fire. Might be a minute.
Roger.
Tundra here. Leaving some supplies on one of the houses, Captain. Help yourself.
Appreciate it. Too bad you didn't give this to Ethan! Oh, thanks. That makes it a lot easier. Okay, is there another way around? Can't go back there. Through the house, maybe? Oh. Well, good evening! And good night.
Umber Eyes, I need some backup.
I see. 200 to the point.
Hey, how's it going?
I've never heard of a mutomycete colony growing so huge.
Not unless somebody was feeding it.
Hey, I get eyes on you, boss.
Oh no. Good grief, Chris. How cool of a gun did you have? Why didn't you just give this to Ethan? This would have been so much easier. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hello, they're everywhere. They just keep coming.
Shit. She thinks she died and gone to hell.
What is this? Why is it the thing? Can I use this? What is
I've
this?
reached the target location. Damn, this is big. All right, Lobo. Marking the target.
Roger that, boss.
Oh, can I? What is this? What does this do? Hello?
Bingo. All right.
Oh, it's airstrike. I love
Reloading
it.
now. Just a minute. There's a swarm headed that way.
Oh, fun. Here, present for everyone. Present for everyone. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh, this is still recharging. Great. Even more. Merry Christmas. I mean, it's snowing. It could be Christmas.
Okay, Captain. I'm reloading. Ready
Oh
when you
my
are.
gosh. What is this?
The mold is rapidly expanding. There must be something stimulating it.
Yeah, Miranda. She's going to use the mold to take over the entire planet.
BSAA guys are engaging the bioweapons. You're right, Captain, they must be after the Megamycete too.
Another hit. Ah, looks like it's about to collapse.
Well, can we hit it again, please?
Reloading.
It's them. Watch your progress.
Oh, goody. It just never ends. Hi. Everyone having fun? Everyone enjoying themselves? Come on, come on. Weird Doctor! Thank you for the refund for 20 months! I got nowhere else to run, do I? Well, Chris, this has been fun. Ah!
Everyone okay?
They're coming from the mold.
Give me a break.
Damn it, these things are using weapons.
Yeah, which is why we gotta keep firing at them. Nice. Come on, hurry.
Bioweapon numbers are increasing. We need to finish them off quick.
Boom! Take that!
Good. Megamycete must be
Nice. All right, so much for that.
low. I found a way down. I'm going in. The rest of you stay back.
Captain, I compared the mold at the village with a sample from the bakers, and there's no sign of the genome editing we saw in the E-series. The stuff originated here.
Originated? What do you mean originated? What is that? What is that?
Guarding the Megamycete, huh?
Oh! Oh no! It's Santa Werewolf!
Lovely hype in chat. Jill and Fof wishes for the mods to send some love to them.
Lobo, I got a
Okay,
tough
they
guy
resurrected
here.
Santa Werewolf,
I'm gonna
that's
need
good.
backup.
Always fun.
You're up the ground.
There's an opening in the roof. Use it.
Okay, hold on till I get there.
Santa Werewolf, why? Oh, and they gave him armor and everything. This is great. Yeah, make him more powerful. Could you please not, Santa Werewolf? Wait a minute. Can I not use that?
Boss,
Good.
Oh, I can
I'll
use
signal
that.
with the locator.
give the guy a break.
Woo!
Reloading now. Just a minute.
Oh, Santa Werewolf is looking a little messy. Ah!
Hostile
Captain,
bioweapon.
reloading. Ready when you are.
I'll keep going. The rest of you, stay above ground.
Whew. Okay. Cool. I love it. By which I mean I don't love it.
So if Miranda was the fake Mia, where's the real one? I doubt she saw any further use for her. I don't get any of this. How did Miranda even know Rose exists?
A moldy little bird told her, maybe?
We can figure that out later.
Yeah, how did Miranda
Focus on
know
the
Rose
plan.
existed? Whoa.
I found it. It's the megamycete.
Oh my gosh. The hard boops from Hammerman, but that is mold in the form of a heart. Yes. That is mold in the form of a heart. Can we blow it up? I really want to blow it up. I really, really want to blow it up. And it's the source of Miranda's power.
Alpha to squad. I've located the megamycete.
So now we can end this mess after all.
It is the
About
source of
damn
the
time.
Cadeaux as well. Ow, Hammerman, why?
And 2 explosives armed. There's enough there to blow the whole village sky high.
Oh, good.
Here and blow the damn place.
Not before I end Miranda. I'm not taking any more chances. I'm going in.
Roger that. Standing by. Captain, I have eyes on Miranda at the ceremony site.
Oh,
Keep your
oh,
distance.
gross, that's
Do
not a
move
heart.
until I give the order.
Oh, gross, it's not a heart,
it's
it's a
too late
fetus.
now,
Oh,
we really
no.
should have told Ethan
It's
the
mold
plan.
in the form of
There
a
wasn't
fetus.
time. We didn't
There's the
expect
legs and
Miranda
the
to act
arms.
so simple.
Oh, no.
Even so,
It got even
you
worse.
should have told him.
Yeah.
Oh, it got even worse. Nah, I'm leaving. Chris, me, we out. We done. What the heck?
This must be Miranda's lab.
So this is where she's been hiding? What is this? Subject name Salvatore Moreau, Cadeau affinity low, brain function surprisingly low. The Cadeau has caused drastic changes to internal organs, transforming them into organs similar to fish-like gills and a swim bladder. Another subject with irregular cell division, causing him to transform into a giant fish. The subject is unable to control this transformation. Too many defects, an unfit vessel for Ava. So she was experimenting with Heisenberg, Moreau, Dimitrescu, and Beneviento to try and find a way to bring her own daughter back to life? Colton Ray, hello! Subject name, Alcina Dimitrescu. Cadeau affinity most favorable. Brain functions normal. Regeneration rate is incredibly fast. The subject can heal any external wound within seconds and grow her nails into claws in mere moments. Rapid regeneration also means an increased body size. Due to hereditary blood disease, the subject must ingest human flesh and blood on a regular basis to maintain regeneration properties. That's why she appeared as a vampire. Okay, I suspect that if the subject's regeneration is most properly balanced, then she may mutate uncontrollably, an unfit vessel for Ava. No, I just got here, Colton. I just found the lab. So we're gonna see what's down here and figure out all of Miranda's dirty little secrets. This must be Heisenberg's journal. Subject name Carl Heisenberg. Cadeau affinity incredibly favorable. Brain functions normal. He has electric organs similar to the electric ray, narc japonica. These electric organs are connected to the subject's nervous system, can therefore pass and control electricity throughout the entire body, allowing control of magnetic fields, which is used to move metal. Splendid specimen, but still an unfit vessel for Ava. Probably because he was Nicolas Cage being all like, I don't like you. Beneviento's journal. Subject name Donna Beneviento. Cadeau affinity favorable. Brain functions normal, although severe mental illness. Physically...
Jalen Fof is throwing a pie at Tuvan_Louis Howe. Blueberry pies all around.
Physically, she is no different from a regular human. However, she can secrete a signal-producing substance which controls plants infected by the mutamycete. When humans absorb the pollen from a particular flower, she can cause them to have hallucinations. However, she is mentally underdeveloped and has divided her cadeau among her dolls in order to control them from a distance, an unfit vessel for Ava. Very particular, aren't we? Another cadeau.
So they're using this to control the biobeings.
Gross. No, thank you. Whoa, there's a ton of stuff here. Ugh. Holy cow. How old is this picture? That must be Miranda and her child, Ava. The heck? Who is that? Miranda. Okay, so Miranda, as I figured early on, is basically just a mad scientist. Wait a minute. How old are these pictures? No date. Interesting. Who are these people? Dear Miranda, my deepest apologies for not meeting you in person. I would love nothing more than to visit your quaint village once more. However, I am incredibly busy. Then again, I suppose for an immortal woman such as yourself, you no longer remember this poor half-dead medical student in the snow. I have always cherished the revelations I came to 15 years ago when I stayed in your village. I was inspired by your research. To think one could transform a human by infecting them with an organism. Positively visionary. I knew that with the knowledge I could achieve my own vision for the next step in human evolution. Even after 2 world wars and humanity on the cusp of another, my conviction never wavered. I realized, however, though the many nights of intellectual talks you and I shared, that your conviction differed from mine. You hoped to bring back a single dead person while I aimed to change the world. Your experiments on the mold would not have aided me in my endeavor to achieve an exponential infection. I thought a virus would be more effective. This is why, my dear, I had to leave you. I still regret never telling you goodbye. My apologies for reminiscing. I actually have news that I thought might please you. I have found the key to evolution, the progenitor of virus found in Africa. I plan to start a company with friends and colleagues dedicated to the virus's research. I will call it Umbrella. Just like the symbol in the cave that we spoke about. I am one step closer to making my vision a reality. I hope you will be able to achieve your goals someday too. You taught me so much, and for that I will be forever in your debt. Sincerely, your lifelong student, Oswell E. Spencer. Mother flippin' Miranda is the cause for all the other games. Her research into this crazy mutating mold is what created all the research and craziness that plagued Raccoon City, allowed Arnold Wesker to do all sorts of horrible things.
Spencer, here. No way.
Good grief. Well, that explains a lot. I wouldn't call this necessarily a prequel, but it definitely explains a lot of things. Who's this? What is this? My Ava, it's been 100 years since I lost you to the Spanish flu. I was so powerless back then. But now I can bring you back to life from the Megamycete. I had to test your new vessel's regenerative abilities. I took her apart and revived her in the Megamycete regulator, the Giant's Chalice. All that is left is to merge her with the Megamycete. The ceremony can finally begin. After I lost you, I was so stricken with grief that I wandered into a cave to die. I so wanted to be with you again. And that's when I found it, the Megamycete, completely by accident. When I touched the black substance, my mind was overcome with knowledge. The Megamycete breaks down and absorbs the consciousness of those who have perished. So you're telling me all the previous scientists and bad guys who have been infected by this thing, all their consciousnesses are inside the Megamycete? I knew that if your consciousness was in there too, then there would be a way to bring you back. I just needed the right vessel. Also, Ark, how you doing? When I returned to the village, I implanted the village's mold from the Megamycete. That way I could control them, experiment on them. I have experimented on hundreds of people just to find you the perfect vessel. I even tried to increase the efficiency of finding a vessel by creating a parasite I called Cadeau, yet none of my experiments came to fruition. There were some, like Alcina, who were close to being perfect, but most turned into lichens. I was once approached by an organization who said that they would assist me. I gave them some of the mold in your DNA, but all they created was another defect, Evelyn. Oh, from Resident Evil 7. Then again, not a complete failure. I learned of Rose thanks to them, and I knew she would be the perfect vessel. Wait a minute. There's another organization in play? Another organization that isn't Umbrella? There was some interference, but I was able to verify her suitability. Now my research is finally complete. Eva, I have waited too long to see you again. So there's another player involved. It's not just Miranda. Somebody else is playing this game. Whoop. Hello? What is that? Oh, that's Miranda and her baby, I think. Hello, what's this?
What? Show me your hands.
Mia?
Umbrasis is Alpha. Where is Miranda right now?
Still at the ceremony site. Whatever she's doing, she's staying put.
God damn.
It's the real Mia.
It really is you. I'm glad you're safe, Mia. Why are you here?
I was caught in Houston experiments.
Wait, did you say Mia? Mia Winters?
In the flesh. What's the situation up there?
Kind of a war going on. Nothing we can't handle.
Don't get distracted. Stick to the mission. I'm headed to the ceremony site.
Wait! You can't leave me here. You promised, damn it! You said that you would keep us safe. We did everything that you asked. We moved over here, everything! And I didn't care. So long as we were together. So you tell me, where is my husband? Where is my daughter?
About that.
He's gone. I couldn't save him. But I can save Rose.
The feeling's mutual. Oh, what's going on?
Come on. It's not safe here after all.
What do you mean he's gone?
He's dead. I'm sorry, Mia, but we have to leave. We have to destroy this village.
No! You're wrong. I tried to keep this a secret, but... you don't understand how special he is.
What does that mean?
What's going on? Someone there? It's cold. How did I get here? God, it's freezing. This shit in my body.
You're so dumb.
Evelyn? How are you here? dead? I mean, Miranda. She... no. I still have to save Rose.
Wrong! It wasn't Miranda. You were always dead.
What are you saying? I can still...
See? Miranda didn't kill you. You mean you didn't think it was weird? No matter how much you got hurt? Remember. Years ago, the Baker house. You were murdered by Jack. You died there 3 years ago.
That's impossible. No way.
You shouldn't even be able to walk around.
Quit messing with my head.
You shouldn't be walking.
Screw you! What am I? I did all that. Rose. Mia.
Now do you get it? Your whole body is nothing but mold. You can't ever see your family again.
Family. No. Rose. I have to save my daughter.
You're already dead. Dead.
I will save Rose!
Welcome back, somehow.
At last, he awakes.
Where am I?
My carriage, Ethan. You were having a nightmare.
I think he was having a little bit more than a nightmare, Duke.
Duke?
Your battle with Heisenberg was a sight to see.
Very slowly,
I
hello?
think Miranda would show herself.
How long have I been out?
Not long till dawn.
Duke, I need a favor. Take me to Miranda.
I assumed as much and am already on the way. We should arrive shortly.
Thank you.
But Ethan, are you sure of this? Your body is, well, falling apart.
Yes.
Foolish of me to ask.
Speaking of foolish questions, who or what are you?
Even I can't quite answer that.
Mysterious.
We're here.
I owe you one.
Mr. Winters, I'm afraid you can't return to your old world any longer. Are you ready?
We have to be. Called that one.
I gotta go.
Whew. Fox, don't you remember the group that from seven that Mia worked for? Afraid I don't. Is that horse made of mold too? I wouldn't be surprised. Alright. Duke, you got one more sail in you?
Preparation is more important now than ever before.
Here you go. I'm just gonna sell everything. 'Cause at this point, it don't matter much. The connections, I vaguely remember that. They didn't really expand on those guys, did they?
Of life and machine. I can feel Lord Heisenberg's essence through it.
Should probably up the power of this baby.
These hands are more dexterous than one might think.
Yeah, definitely going up the power of this baby.
Your journey nears its end. How about some reckless spending to finish it off?
Reckless spending, yes. I just will grab a couple of these
Thank you for
potions here. What is that? Is that long barrel? Okay, that's who Miranda was referring to. Eve, Evelyn. Oh, the connections was Eve and Evelyn. Oh, okay. I didn't think that was an organization, though. I thought that was just I thought that might have been something else. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. Reckless spending away!
Aha!
I'm gonna get a couple pipe bombs. I feel like I'm gonna need everything. Could use those. I haven't used those at all. I get like maybe one more of these.
I can see why you'd be interested in that.
It was the organization that was transporting Evelyn in the tanker? Okay, this is...
Because of all this commotion, I've lost an entire territory to transact in.
I'm sure you can find another creepy village around here somewhere.
Please, be well.
Thanks.
We're certainly gonna try. Alright, final bit of preparation here. Got a ton of meds. I should have enough bullets. Can I craft? I don't know if I can craft. I cannot craft explosives. I am sad. Well, grenade launcher, you played your part. Reload. Make sure we're completely reloaded. Whew. Oh. Well, thank you. Wow, there's like a whole bunch of stuff around here. Probably should have just looked around before I went in. Okay, I think I got everything. No turning back now. Oh, and a typewriter. Thank God. Alright. Miko, how's it going? And bless my toes! Remember when Lady Dimitrescu said Ethan's blood was going stale? He was dying. That makes sense now. Shortcut. I'm gonna replace this with the rocket launcher because I have a feeling... Didn't Moreau say that he used the Magnum to kill some of the experiments? Maybe the Magnum's got like, the ammo's got special properties.
Do you like chocolate?
Oh, I love chocolate. So basically, Miranda accidentally came across the mold. She accidentally met Spencer and a spider going to create an umbrella. Wesker was a product umbrella, all the peripheral bioweapons that came from research spiders. Further, she was researching this mold and worked with a group that caused 7. Miranda is, in a way, the root of the entire series of Day. All try to bring her daughter back from the dead. Well, I kind of figured that one out, but yeah. Time to put a stop to this once and for all. In fact, you know, I'm going in guns blazing. I wonder if I can collect that treasure real quick. Is it even still here? Nope, the game removed it.
Out of my way.
Oh, you guys again. I don't have time to waste bullets on you guys. gross! You're spawning ghouls from fungus.
Gotta keep going.
Little Ava, my beautiful daughter, come to me. Ava, is that you? Oh, how I've missed you. What?
Wrong baby, witch.
My power is leaving me.
Rose! Miranda!
Game's up, Miranda.
Interesting. Your body certainly isn't normal.
Give Rose to me. Now!
You will see. Once I kill you properly,
Better now!
Oh, nice shot, Chris!
Let go!
Get off the baby!
I've spent a lifetime creating this moment. And you try to take it away from me.
Ugh.
I will take what is due. My desires will be fulfilled! Rose is mine!
Oh, not if I can help it. Oh boy.
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamycete. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with treatment.
Ah! Oh, you don't even know what
now
happened
you
is
can
this.
die peacefully.
I'm not letting you get away.
There's
Hey,
nothing-
Kanthos, welcome in.
Come. Just
Holy cow, what is that? Okay, the mold can shoot fireballs. That makes sense.
You understand the level of heritage, child. How can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
Uh-oh. Ah!
I shall put you to rest.
That's what you know how many people have said that and failed? Yeah, you scared?
The Megamycete saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power.
Yeah, right. All it's done is drive you nuts.
Pretty much. What? Oh, if I forgot, you've got burb powers.
Feel the
Wow, this
dark
thing's pretty
god's
powerful.
wrath.
No. Excuse you. Oh, what is that? Whatever it is, it hurt. What happened? Hello?
Now, Mr. Winters,
No,
I
shoot.
think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
The hell I will.
I will
Nope.
take back my daughter!
Ah! Well, that didn't work. Time to heal. Glad I bought a bunch of these. I'm out of grenades.
Die, 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 die.
Wow, how long did it take for you to come up with that dialogue?
I understand your feelings, Mr. Winters. Truly, I do. But this is... If I combine Rose with a Megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last!
Oh,
And
shut up.
The century All for this day. Why do you persist in this place? Why do you interfere? Surely you have no need for this now. So close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter, you psycho!
What? I'm out! Ah! I thought I had more! Did I run out already? Good grief, I probably should have conserved that. Well, so much for the edge.
Here I come.
Okay.
This is how you end Ethan Winters.
Oh, that's what you think.
To ensure I never see your face again.
Oh no. No! Ah! Come on, shoot!
My daughter! My Eva!
Oh, dry up. Oh.
Rose!
I think she's okay.
It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
Oh, Ethan. Oh no. Come on, man. We can't just...
Ethan! Ethan! Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan. Wake up.
Oh, what is that?
Chris.
Ethan. You did it. It's finished.
I think we've finished each other.
Ethan. We gotta move.
Yeah, it's coming after us. Yeah, it's coming after us.
Keep moving, Ethan. There's a bomb in that thing that'll blow this whole village sky high. Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia.
Come on, Ethan, you can make it.
I'm sorry. I love you. Keep Rose safe.
Hey, hey. Hey. And you tell yourself. Now come on, it's not that much further.
Watch over her. Teach her to be strong.
You owe him that much, Redfield.
Goodbye, Rosemary.
Ethan.
Come on, Chris, we gotta get out of here. Yeah, she's okay.
Go. Go, take us up now.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No! We can't go, not without my husband!
Mia, sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is. I know he wouldn't abandon us.
He didn't.
Tell me what's going on. Where?
Oh!
What was that?
I told you to sit down.
Where is he? Chris? What have you done?
He's gone. I tried. He stayed so we could all escape. I'm sorry.
Oh, you owe him big time, Redfield.
Captain, you need to see this. BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
The hell were they thinking?
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ. Someone's got to pay.
And that's the game. Oh. Excellent game. Excellent game. There's a scene after the credits. I was told this. So we will wait and we will watch the credits. This is an excellent game. I highly recommend if you have a way of picking it up, please pick it up. Because this is a very good. I can't recommend this game enough. I'm definitely gonna replay this game. Definitely good. Couldn't believe they tied the story all up like that. It was amazing. I mean, it was a smart move. Just kind of like, you know, explain some things. Got my neck brace and pain relief patch on now. It hurt like hell, but put it on. My neck is stationary and it should heal. Nice. That's good to hear. It's a great game, but I was super bummed it's not in VR like 7 was. I suppose they could patch that in. Oh, hey, Girthquake. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome. We just finished Resident Evil 9. We're now waiting for the post-credit scene to show up. Hey. Hi, Girthquake. Also, nice opening little Tim Burton-ish storybook at the beginning there.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more in turn is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
That's also pretty clever, not gonna lie. The idea of like taking like a grim fairy tale kind of thing and like actually translating that to a Resident Evil adventure, very clever. Because when you read some of those grim fairy tales, you're like, wow, this could be like a really violent, you know, story if it was done, you know, in like a movie style or a video game. The writers did a great job in this game. I agree. Some of the dialogue's a little clunky, but I think that's just been Resident Evil since Resident Evil was made. But hey, you know, it's good stuff. I think it's good stuff. I highly recommend getting this game if you guys haven't. I had a ton of fun playing it. Castle Dimitrescu and Donna Beneviento's house were probably my favorite two parts. Heisenberg's factory I thought was fun, but didn't have the same oomph. Moreau's reservoir was just kind of short. The Mother Miranda ending is fine. You know, it's a finale. It's there you go. The original Grimm's fairy tales were supposed to be lessons. They pretty much all had lesson endings. Very true as well. Very true as well. I mean, absolute hats off to the writers. Clunky dialogue happens. Localization is a difficult art. Fair. Beneviento's mansion was really scary, and I really liked that about that. The game was unique when it did the Beneviento part, and I thought the Dimitrescu castle was very entertaining. Because I don't know, I just kind of like the Romanian architecture of the castle. So yeah, I could easily say that the first half of the game is pretty solid. The second half is a little weaker, but I think it's more because they were concentrating on actually finishing the story rather than like going for the spectacle. Like the first two bosses and their locations were more spectacle than story heavy per se. It was definitely more on delivering scares, which is fine. It would really be cool if they could take that, you know, the scares of those two levels and continue that for an entire game. In my opinion, that would be, I think they'd have a real, you know, winner of a game if that's the case. Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, an anime series starring the RA2 protagonist, is coming to Netflix on July 8th. I did see that. I don't have Netflix though, so I won't be able to watch it. What do you think about the ending, Ethan's death? I don't think it's a bad thing. Like in terms of storytelling, it's not like they just carelessly killed him off or anything. I thought some of the characters in the game did get carelessly killed off, but Ethan's sacrifice was probably a bit more appropriate than, you know, some. I also think this, if the story continues and Rose, which I'm going to guess Rose will play a part in the next one, maybe Mia as well. If Rose and Mia play a part in the next one, then something like the sacrifice could be good. Also, if the Mega Mycete is somehow still around, even though it got blown up, then Ethan's consciousness is still in there, like somewhere. So, I mean, for all we know, somebody's gonna be there's gonna be a new bad guy who's gonna like bring back a monster Ethan that'll be like the final boss of round 9, Resident Evil 9, but who knows? Obviously they're setting the BSAA up to become the bad guys now. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe it's oh, we're having frame drops. Hooray. Maybe it's oh, what am I thinking here? Maybe I was thinking maybe DLC could explain the BSAA part of the story, but I don't know. I guess it just depends on what they want to make. Here's what where they're taking the story after seeing what the BSAA did. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that was the weird thing to note at the end. The BSAA are supposed to be anti-bioweapon forces. They're supposed to be sending in bioweapons. I'm guessing it's just another way to continue the story, you know? But I don't know. You gonna see the post-credits scene? I mean, I'd like to. See what's going on there. Something interesting in the post-credits scene that you can see with photo mode. Oh gosh, who is that? Oh, that's one of the werewolves being created, I guess. Chris sure seems pissed about it. Well, I mean, let's face it. Chris has seen a lot. Chris is naturally pissed. Needs more raccoons in Raccoon City. Hey, you know, Rocket Raccoon went to Raccoon City once in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So, you know, it's fun there. Sarah Crisis, hello! It's good to see you. Alright, here comes post-credit scene. What are we gonna get? 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 I'm curious. What is this gonna be? Hello.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon. It's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then he can touch it, but it'd be very, very cold.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon feels like a
Oh, that's Rose. Oh, she grew up. That Ethan's jacket.
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday. Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil.
Oh, of course the government's monitoring her.
Calls.
Oh, it's not school, it's the government. They're like X-manning her here. You've got special powers. We could use that.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days.
Well, watch it, Dick.
We have a situation. You're needed.
Oh, heck.
Evelyn.
Wow!
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
It's Vince Wolf right in time. We finished the game. The baby's grown up now.
I can handle it. She's just a kid.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
Bye, Vince. Don't watch. It's a spoiler.
I know.
Welcome in, Raiders, though. It's good to see everyone. Huh. Who's that? Who's that? There's somebody up. Who is that? Huh. The father's story is now done. The person in the distance is confirmed to be Ethan's model. Whether it's actually Ethan canonically remains to be seen. Interesting. I guess we'll have to wait to see what DLC or Resident Evil 9 has. Vince, I appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. So, okay. So the hacking, okay. Wait, eat the baby. Why would you eat the baby? Don't eat the baby. Baby's apparently gonna grow up to become a superhero. What is that? Oh, F to exit. Completion time's 8 hours and 44 minutes and 9 seconds. Difficulty was casual. I'm on the fish boss. Well, you're getting closer, Vince. New difficulty is available. Village of Shadows. Difficulty can be selected when starting a new game. Unlocked content in the bonuses menu. Extra content shop. Concept art. Figures. Challenges. Challenges and extra content shop. Complete challenges. Listen to challenges in order to receive challenges. New movies added. You can now get the following weapon from the extra content shop for finishing the main story. Heck, Baron Zero. I hope I got your name right. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fox Den of Thieves. And by the way, welcome in, Raiders. For those who do not know who I am the Fox in the Fedora. I'm a fox that wear a fedora, and I go all sorts of crazy adventures, aka I'm playing games for you. I'm a variety streamer, and we just finished Resident Evil Village. It has been a very interesting game. It leaves a lot of questions for Resident Evil 9, or maybe DLC if they want to do that. Very mixed messages at the end there with adult/teenage Rose, who apparently is now a weapon for the government, because if mad scientists with gooey transformation powers can't have her, then I guess then I guess the government can. Anything named Village of Shadows difficulty has nope written all over it. Not liking this. Four lords, that sucked. Got no strings. Fish out of water. Uppers. Temporary measures. Iron giant down. The root of the matter. Great dad. Crafter. Patron. Petty thief. Repairer. Hunter. Get the ball rolling. Goal. Geologist. Strategist. Leader of the pack. Butterfingers. Strip miner. Cynic. And there was one more. Gunsmith. Override is completed data. When you load the completed data, some things will carry over from the completed game. Sure. I guess we'll put it right here. Heck yeah. Completed data. Thank you. But yeah, I got some serious questions about the ending there. Especially Asian dickhead over there. Pardon my French. Dude's like, yeah, I found her. She's at her father's grave celebrating his birthday. Ugh, what a loser. Hey, come here, Evelyn. By the way, Evelyn was a murderous psychopathic mold creature. It's like, then after she threatens him and he's like, no, don't shoot her, it's fine. Then he's in the car like, you know, you're a lot like your dad. Who are you? Who are you so I can find you and punch you? You rude man, you. Like, seriously, that is rude. That is wrong. Extra content shop. Ooh, extra guns. Can once obtained, pick it up from the merchant in the main game? Ooh, you can get Chris's guns. Wait, is that a lightsaber? Hi, Zyla. Is that a lightsaber? Is that Darth Maul's lightsaber? Complete all stages with at least SS rank in the mercenaries to unlock the LZ Answerer. Huh. You get the Darth Maul's lightsaber. Okay. Sure. Infinite ammo. Infinite ammo? I can get infinite ammo. Ethan Winters. Never see his face. Mia Winters. Rosemary Winters. The baby. Chris Redfield. The Duke. The Hag. A Lycan. Another Lycan, but it's bigger. Varkolak. Urias. Alcina Dimitrescu. Bella Dimitrescu. Cassandra Dimitrescu. Daniela Dimitrescu. Moraika? I don't even know. Samka. Watch out, Sam's gonna get you. That's a legally distinct way of calling something a lightsaber. The RE7 artwork does have Ethan's actual face, even though it wasn't shown in RE8's art. Interesting. Can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess. Cassandra? Mutated Dimitrescu, Donna Beneviento, and Angie. The baby, oh gosh, Moreau A, Moreau B, mutated Moreau, Carl Heisenberg, a hauler, Soldat 1, Soldat 2, Soldat Jet, Soldat Panzer, Sturm, mutated Heisenberg, Chris Redfield B, Umber Eyes, K9, Night Howl, Lobo, Tundra, the BSAA Soldier, Megamycete, Urius Strayer, Miranda, mutated Miranda, Miranda mutated flying in spider form, Miranda Berserk. Oh, that was Miranda. Oh, so Miranda turned into the big thing at the end. Okay. And then Rosemary Winters grown up. Well, you don't have the super agent man so I can figure out what his name is so I can find him and punch him in the next game? Come on. Come on. You know I want to punch him. You know that's the first thing I'm going to do, even if it gives me an immediate game over, is punch that guy. Ethan, Mia, and Rose. This concept art. Rosemary Winters grown up. Chris Redfield, the Hound Wolf Squad. Villagers 1, Villagers 2, The Merchant, The Duke. It's funny because when people were curious about Ethan's face, someone made a fan design where it looked like Ben Shapiro. Oh no. The Parasite, Cadeau, Remains, The Crest of the Four Lords, Lycan Variations, Varkolak, Urius, Alcina Dimitrescu Daughters. Play a previous installment, eat the guy's existence from the timeline. There you go. Donna's Dolls. That is an ugly scar. Oof. The baby, please no. Moreau, mutated Moreau, Carl Heisenberg. All right, Savage, have a good one. Ah, the picture book. That's really cool. Mia's concept art, very nice. I love the concept art. I think it's just mostly concept art, unless there's like some secret thing at the end. All the concept art has little notes from the devs. Very cool. Omen Frostbane, how are you doing, by the way? It's good to see you again. And the flippin' killdozer thing that Chris made up. And then we got the movies. Remembering Resident Evil 7, which we skipped. This is very cool. I'm kind of curious now. I want to see this. This is the final version of Mia's assassination, or at least fake Mia's assassination.
I don't understand why you are so...
What the hell? Mia, get down!
Oh my goodness.
Chris? What the fuck?
Sorry, Ethan.
I like the little super soakers they have. That's fun. This is movie magic at its best. Oh, that's so cool.
I said get your hands off her! Ethan, no.
A little bit of method acting. Love it. Love it. Little bit of method acting. Gotta go in for it. Now, how could you not have fun doing a scene like this? This part was hot. Hey, Diva. Nice. This is the type of stuff I would, I'd love to work on. This type of stuff I did in college where you just kind of commit to it. No matter how stupid it looks like in production. Oh, this is really cool. I love behind the scenes. Kudos to the actress here. She's just rocking it.
Because he is in my castle and has already proven too much for my daughters to handle. When I find him, I won't let you down. To hell with the ceremony! That man will pay for what he's done.
I like how they even have like a motion capture hat for her. That is so cool.
My daughter's the finest cups of his shut the fuck up!
You mean you'll screw around with him in private? Where's the fun in that? Give him to me.
Let's see what you're really made of. Ethan Winters. Let's see what you're really made of. Ethan Winters.
Oh, I love previs. It's so funny.
No, wait!
It's so good.
Man blood. Man blood.
Oh, Lugosi, it's funny. I'll tell you guys a story after we finish this. Well, there it is. I guess that's it. So it's funny. I went to school. For those who do not know, I went to school for film and television. I work as an editor professionally, a video editor for nightly news. But when I was in film and film school, I could not graduate unless I took an acting course. And a lot of people were not into the acting course because they were like, man, I just want to make the movie. I want to be on the camera and stuff. But you had to take the acting course because the idea was that you had to understand what actors go through, you know, on a day-to-day basis so that you could communicate better with them, or at least we hope you could communicate better with them. So we had to take the acting course, and one of the things that the professor would make us do is like, okay, we're going to get all the laughter out, so we're going to read this script, and if you find anything funny in the script, we're going to read it as many times as possible so that no matter what word makes you giggle, eventually you're just going to be so laughed out about it that you're not going to laugh at it. So no matter what you're wearing, no matter how you say it, like I had a guy in the class, he couldn't stop laughing at the word pumpernickel. Every time somebody said pumpernickel, no matter how they said it, serious, funny, sad, you name it, he always laughed. He was just like, I can't get over pumpernickel. But you know, eventually we just kept doing pumpernickel like about 50,000 times. Ford, how you doing, buddy? And NN24HD, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fox and the Thieves. But yeah, we said pumpernickel like about 500 times so that when the guy heard it, he wouldn't laugh at it. So we did a lot of rehearsals for things because we needed to make sure that when we said silly and stupid sounding lines, that we weren't sitting there being like, wow, I can't believe I just read that line. I mean, think about all the media you've ever seen. We're talking, you know, award-winning things. We're talking, you know, movies that were dramas, movies that were silly. We're talking animated movies. Think of all the Disney films. Think of some of the lines in those things. It's like, you just gotta commit, you know? You just gotta commit. And you gotta say it over and over again until you're done, until you no longer laugh at it. You just gotta do it. So, you know, it's one of those things where you read it the first time and you're like, oh my gosh. And then, like, the 200th time you're like, okay, I know what I'm saying. I try out my new script, Captain Seymour Butts and the Attack of the Human from Planet Uranus, but the actors didn't make it past the table read. Probably because they were dead. Oh, goodness. But, yeah.
Stubby_holder_ wishes to say pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel. The magic behind Robin Williams and his animated roles. Oh my goodness. Yes. Robin Williams. Whew. You know, that dude was just like really, really good. Like, comedy flowed through his veins. And he could just, you know, anything that came out of his mouth, you know, most of the time he was very good at like not laughing at it, you know, himself. He would just already have it and then move on. And it was just, you know, that's when you know you got somebody with a gift, you know? But, no, just think about all the media you've ever, like, seen. Anything. Video games, movies, TV shows. Think of some of the most ridiculous things you've ever seen in media. And it doesn't even have to be like animated. It could be like a live action thing. Think about plays. Think about stage plays. Think about musicals. My gosh. Try getting through one of those without laughing, you know? You gotta really read that. You gotta really read that. So yeah, when these guys are there dressed up in these goofy motion capture suits and pretending to be vampires and Magneto Frankenstein or whatever, it's, you know, I'm sure they laughed at it too at least once. And then after that, it was all serious business. Still a paycheck. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to look at, think about in the 50s and 60s when the TV shows were done live. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was in its own, you know, like brand of magic. And trust me, it is so easy to laugh on the first read of the script. And this is why they have rehearsals, you know? So that you can get, like I said, you get all of the giggles out. And then once the giggles are gone, you'll just read it again and you won't laugh. You'll take it seriously. It's beautiful. Target of detail for creating high quality graphics. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. They even go right into there to like simulate the interior of the eyelid. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Right down to the skin. That's really impressive. Then you get the animators in here. Kudos to anybody who draws or is an animator. You guys make some serious magic. I don't care what your skill level's at either. Magic one way or another. A lot of practice. A lot of really cool things. Good grief. So I remember this guy. This was Old Man Jenkins. He got killed at the beginning after handing us our gun. But they went right in there and they did like everything. Right down to his skin. Implementation of the game. Ooh. Here's the lichens. Also some pretty cool and horrific things. They made this one a little bit more gooey, which I guess makes sense, considering that these things are constantly sweating and secreting animals. Very nice, though. That is very cool. Oh, hey, look, it's Santa Werewolf! And then you get into this big guy here. It's a real... That's some high detail in these things. My friend calls him Hagrid. He looks like Hagrid, too. Looks like Hagrid, too. Implementation in the game. Very nice. Environmental graphics development. Oh, yeah. So, like, you get the lighting, you get the placement of objects. Oh, that's so cool. And they sculpt it out until it's like a fully working house. That is neat. Then they make the interior. Designing it piece by piece. Look at that. That is really cool. Pre-production modeling, gray box testing, I guess to give it the gray atmosphere? Complete environmental graphics. Nice. Very nice. Pre-production modeling, gray box testing. And then it's all, wow. And then it's all fixed up and ready to go. So it looks all sorts of nice when you're ready to rock. That is very cool. Level design, creating Village of Shadows. But did somebody... I want to know who worked on this. Of course, you get the final version of the storybook that's read at the beginning and end of the game, which has a very Tim Burton-esque style to it, which is arguably appropriate in this setting. Of course, you got to start with a storyboards. There's no way you're making anything without a storyboard. Remember that guy that had the plane engine for a head? I do remember him. He was fun. Center Force, how you doing, by the way? You got the animatics, the models. Definitely gave them like kind of like cartoonish versions of the main characters. Wait until Tim Burton gets his hands on this game's movie adaptation. I call him Plane Engine Head. Like how it shows the four lords based on what they are metaphorically. Yeah, that was a clever touch. Storyboard for the bat representing Dimitrescu, his vampire. Doing the final version. It ended up being really clever way of getting that in. Then you have Beneviento, who's represented by the Dark Weaver. Fishman, of course, being Moreau. Just all the animation and all the steps it took to make it happen. Get nothing but respect for anybody who does this kind of work. And then the side by side, very nice. It's just genuinely cool when it all comes together and it all looks really, really good. Like I will never not enjoy behind the scenes and the creating of one's art, because let me tell you, watching anybody who does an art stream and watching them just build like scenes or characters from, you know, various shapes, yeah, I couldn't do that. Or at least I don't have the patience to really do that myself. So you know, it's always a treat, always fascinating to watch it come together and just watch it be made. Oh my goodness, concept art too, holy cow. Whew. And yes, I am referring to folks like Sky Blue Arts and Luca Fox here. Oh, you have to buy the concept art with points. No! Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. C'est la vie, okay la vie. Cool. I got an eyelash in my eye. Nice of you to drop in. So like, what's the new mode? What is this? Why is that there? Survive the unsurvivable. What, do they just not give you a gun? Oh, I'm worried about this. What does this even look like? Knife only run, let's go. Pacifist mode? Oh, that's bad news right there. I'm kind of curious now. Wonder what this is like. It's very tough mode. Good luck going in there without infinite ammo. Oh, I will go ahead and skip this.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father.
Or maybe not.
Who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence.
Hard mode, but harder.
Empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free from Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine and under branch, and into the forest deep. Feeling strange eyes upon her, the girl recalled Mother's scary bedtime tales.
Checkpoints are further and fewer between. Late game enemies are introduced much earlier.
Then
Bosses have dramatically increased health, and enemies
He
appear in
greeted
much
her
greater
warmly
numbers.
And bit
Oh,
his own wing.
good.
Come, child, quench your thirst, he said.
Okay, I'll
So she
see how
drank
long
her
I
thick,
last.
Dark blood and
I don't
smiled
know.
with
I'll
joy.
just I won't play through much
Passing
of it. I
through
just
the
want to.
graveyard, menacing
Is there a way I can skip this?
loomed, and the air turned
skip maybe?
bitingly cold. The girl was shivering in her thin clothes.
Let's pause. Oh, F. Skip movie. Okay.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more in turn is due.
Steven Rozza 1. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fox and the Thieves. You could have went through it in New Game Plus.
She's asleep.
Wait, what do I go through New Game Plus? What, this mode in New Game Plus?
Story. She's only 6 months old.
Woman at the store said it was traditional. A local tale. Besides, Rose doesn't seem to mind.
Yes, you could load your completed file.
Nothing.
Oh,
I'll put her down.
Well, maybe I could do that. I could just quit the game and then load the completed file and then open up the completed file and then everything would be all right. See, I could do this. Completed data. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, okay. Village of Shadows. Let's go. What's Mercenaries mode?
Long
Skipping that.
gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled.
Skipping that.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll put her down.
Nothing. We didn't skip your monologue. Promise. Kind of crazy now knowing that Mia is actually Miranda. I'm sorry, I know, spoilers.
There. It's like I said to your mom. That book's too scary for you.
Too scary for baby.
Almost
Little
there,
did
honey.
baby know, baby is actually an X-Man thanks to Zombos. Way to ignore the final boss. Did you get the Yellow Ball Award? What do I do to get the Yellow Ball Award? Also, I missed something over here. I realized this later.
Well, hi there, little Rose.
Okay.
Can't keep your mother waiting.
You can check the challenges in the pause menu. Challenges, not like in this. Okay, I got all these. Best dad ever. Finish the story on at least standard difficulty. World's best dad. Finish the story on at least hardcore difficulty. Universe's best dad. Finish the story on the Village of Shadows difficulty. Oh wow. Hobbyist. Craft 60 items in the crafting menu. Survivalist. 150 items. Master survivalist. Universes. Cat burglar. Treasure hunter. Poacher. Move the ball from the Winters' bedroom into the study. Okay, I got goal. All right, get the ball rolling. Solve the labyrinth. All right, so I got that one. Shoot down 5 flying crows. When you gotta go, open the door to every outhouse in the village. Break every breakable window in Castle Dimitrescu. Quit hanging around. Shoot down a soldat hanging from the production line in the factory. Oh, wow. Push comes to shove. Push an enemy away from the guarding in the story. Okay. Alright. Fast reflexes. Timber unstoppable. There's a lot here. Pew pew! Defeat 200 enemies with handguns in the story.
Scary when she's angry.
Alright, let me see if I can get... Let me... I want to see how bad this mode gets.
There you go, sweetheart.
I'm just generally curious.
Don't you worry. I'll be right downstairs.
Don't worry. Don't worry, little baby. We promise no monster gang is gonna come in and steal you after Chris Redfield decides to play politics and is like, should I tell him that his wife has been kidnapped and replaced by an evil shape-shifting mad scientist? Or maybe I should just break in randomly, kidnap them and say, I'm never telling you what's going on until after I fail. Tough choice. I 110% blame Chris Redfield for this nonsense. I don't care if that's Miranda enacting an evil master plan. Chris Redfield is the problem. I could tell Ethan that, but that'd be a spoiler, so nah. Chris got cocky thinking his experience will win. He's like, I punched a boulder. I fought Thanos in Marvel Ultimate, Marvel vs. Capcom. That totally means I can deal with this.
Is she okay?
Sleeping like a baby. That smells good. What's that?
Oh, hands off, mister.
Put your hand right in there, Ethan.
It's ciorba de legume. It's a local recipe.
Wow, you've gone full native, haven't you?
Local wine, too.
I will skip this section to go straight into the game. Ah, yes, just going to grab that soup. After Dimitrescu, I'm weary of that wine. This is also skippable. That smells good. What's in there? Dunks whole head in. Chris, I fought Thanos. I punched a boulder. I even got through Resident Evil 6 without it permanently destroying me. Oh, Chris.
Jesus.
Would you like 1 or 2 handfuls of soup?
About damn time.
I don't need that. I just need to go. I just want to see how nasty this gets. Handfuls of soup. Would Ethan be in the state to believe Chris after witnessing his wife's murder? I mean... Well, let's put it this way. It's not like Miranda... Well, I mean, at the same time, his concern... I understand his concern that Miranda could have infected Ethan, so that Ethan would have been on her side through, like, I don't know, mind control or something. So, I understand that secrecy, but at the same time, I don't know. I almost feel like Chris could have figured out early that Ethan was not mind controlled and been like coming to rescue him from Castle Dimitrescu. But no, Chris is just kind of doing his own secret Black Ops mission all through this, and it's just kind of like, okay, all right, Redfield, whatever. Okay, so I think I have to get at least past the first round of monsters in order to actually feel how nasty this is gonna be. Hey, at least none of his teammates died this time. That is a plus. Hello, spooky bird. This was genuinely a pretty good opening. Like when I saw that run by, I was actually like, oh shoot. To be fair, it's kinda implied that Chris would have told the truth once Ethan and Rose were somewhere safe until Miranda pulled out her Uno reverse card. That's fair. That's also probably fair. Probably just went, don't worry, Ethan, you'll understand why I did this at the end of the game. I think Wendy Bone probably hit it on the head pretty well there in terms of what Chris would have done. And Miranda kind of messed that up. So, at that point. Then again, he didn't really go into details when Ethan showed up at Moreau's area. And, you know, Ethan was still like, you know, what's going on? And Chris was like, you're out of your depth. I'm like, I think it's a little past that, Chris. I'm just gonna say that right now. Yo, it's a Foxo! Hey, taxidermy Foxo. A little iffy about that. This was a great opening though. Like, it was dark, atmospheric. Nice little hints of what's to come. Even a picture of Mother Miranda. Spooky boards just falling randomly. Creepy mouse. See? Or rat. Whichever one you prefer. Then this happens. See? Right on cue. Alright, now let's get to the village and actually find out how nasty it's gonna be. I'm generally curious how nasty this is gonna get. Fairly nasty, I can imagine. Unfortunate. When you trip on a chair in your house at 3 a.m. Oof. That's a big oof. Nothing like playing a horror game over again and laughing at the points where you were scared.
What's it all?
Well, you know what's coming at that point. You're like, it's not as scary as it was. It had great atmosphere coming in though. Like, if I recommended this game to like somebody who hasn't played it before, I think they would enjoy it. Like, they would be genuinely scared and having a good time, and you know. And then as soon as you see like the overall, you know, map,
where the hell am I?
Like, this was beautiful. Even on low graphics setting, the castle, the windmill, the overall village, like, that was like genuinely like really, really nice. I mean, replayability is fine minus all the suspense since you know everything happens. Yeah, pretty much. The landscape change? That's interesting. Huh. Interesting. That's a little different when Chris comes through. Okay, I'm curious. I'm curious how fast this is gonna get nasty on me. Because I would assume it's going... It's
maybe they're out?
Yeah, maybe they're out. It's going to get mean to me, like, in a world record here. Ugh. Castle Demetres, probably my favorite area in the entire game. Oh my gosh, I do have all my guns. Holy cow. All my guns are in here. All my health too. Well, that's pretty cool. I just brought everything with me. Now I'm ready for you. The hero of the unknown. May get scared now? Oh, it's not scary the second time through.
What happened?
You know exactly what happened. Oh, lordy, that inventory. It's gonna be funny when this dude asks if, like, do you have a gun? And then hands him the dinky handgun. Oh, geez, you were stacked for the final fight. I definitely was.
No. Friendly. Friendly.
Who are you? Who sent you?
Nobody. There was an accident down on the road and...
He's gonna hand him a dinky handgun.
What's going on?
Do you have a gun? Pulls out grenade launcher. Yeah.
They're coming.
Yeah.
Who is? What the hell was that?
You have a gun?
What?
Please tell me you have a gun.
No, why would I?
No, why would I have a gun? Literally covered in ammo. Here, take this dinky little handgun. Oh my gosh.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey!
Let's skip past the cutscene here. Hello. Hello, how are you? Can't move unless you move this guy's head up.
Jesus Christ.
That's not Jesus Christ.
What the hell is wrong with this place?
I wonder if I can shoot that guy. I don't think so. I think you have to. I think you have to like get through that, but I'm gonna skip past that and go right into the game here, so we can see how bad this is gonna get. Hello! Ah! You didn't even give me a chance. Wow. Okay, it's already fighting me. Whoa! Okay, so it is definitely fighting me now. This is the first enemy of the game, and he is coming at me. There's like... He's faster? He's tougher? Oh my gosh! Oh, this is definitely nightmare mode. This is definitely nightmare mode. They're faster. Look how fast this dude is! This dude is like unbelievably fast. Holy cow. I don't even think the health like completely regenerates you. This is how you're supposed to play Resident Evil. Dang. Oh, this is real life endgame time before the game started. Yeah, this is nightmare mode. Oh boy. Okay, well, I'm not gonna survive. Like I can tell you that right now. I am not surviving this. I am, well, not with that attitude, Fox. Imagine factory on this mode? Nah, they would be like uber tough. Which means every other werewolf is going to be ridiculous. No matter how powerful the weapon. Yeah, this isn't gonna work out for me very well. Yeah. Yeah. Here. Yeah. Hi. Hi. How is you? Uh-huh. 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 Yeah? Really? You wanna go? You wanna go? Yeah, look how fast these dudes are. They don't even like wait a second. Okay, you can take them out fairly quickly though. Like if you have the powerful shotgun, you can take them out fairly quickly.
Over?
Oh, probably not. Yeah, let's get a close-up of the missing finger.
If there are any survivors out there, come to Louisa's house near the fields.
Survivors?
Yeah, you know, survivors. It's really cool that you can go back and play the game with all your weapons. Hi. No, I don't think so. Ooh. Okay, well, it is definitely it's definitely nastier. You're also way too fast. They take a lot more punishment too, which is not exactly going to be something I want. He's just coming at me. Look at this dude. They're so fast now. They are so hacking fast now. This is ridiculous. Big ol' hacking yikes on this. Yeah, there never was. There never will be. Oh, the armored guy shows up earlier. Oh, that's a big ol' nope. I think they're even raining more of those, yeah, they're raining more of those fire arrows down. Oh, heck no. Yeah, this is much worse. Did I just die in the tutorial? Is that my first death in this game? That is my first death in this game, and it's on nightmare mode on tutorial. So just to let you guys know, in case anybody is going for Universe's best dad, this is what you have to look forward to. Just putting that out there. Oh, that is a big no. That is a big heckin' no. I mean, if you're a hardcore player, you know, that might be right up your alley in terms of the challenges you want. But if you're here to be a casual, a filthy casual like me, then, like I said, Infinite Magnum, okay, maybe that would do a little bit more. But, yeah, no. Why is Village above Resident Evil? I have a theory about that. I wonder if this game's concept didn't start out as a Resident Evil game, and it started out as a completely different game, maybe titled The Village or Village. And then they were just like, wait a minute, what if we made it into a Resident Evil game? It's just a theory, a game theory, but it's a theory. Kind of like the same theory I have for the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix, where I'm like, it wasn't always a Joker movie to begin with. They just slapped the Joker's name on it and made a Joker thing in pre-production. So if you look back at the RE4 logo, you'll notice they put the 4 above the Resident Evil there too. That's fair. So is the game being made at the same time of RE7? I don't know then. I don't know. It was a fun theory though while it lasted. Boop. Boop. There we go. We booped it out of here. My goodness. It was a fun game though. Like, I actually really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that game. Okay. All right, my friends. So, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie, of course, it wasn't originally a Joker movie. It was originally a pair of Martin Scorsese movies called Taxi Driver and The King of Comedy. Fun theory lasted for 6 nanoseconds. Hey, but those 6 nanoseconds were very special to me. So there. All right, my friends. So, here's the deal. Before we wrap anything up, I'm just gonna go over a couple things real quick. So this week's gonna be a little bit weird. This is the last week I have here at my family house before I move. I move next weekend. So, here's the plan. I'm going to stream either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. I'm not 100% sure yet. And then that will be my last stream day until probably not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. So it's going to be a little bit of a wait, at least 1 week without streams. But when we come back, I will be on my new schedule, which puts me at Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays for streams, and I will be able to go longer. I'll be able to go closer to 6 hours, maybe a little bit more than that per stream, and I'll be able to start earlier on all those days. I'll be able to start at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that we can also catch some of our European friends who may have to go to bed, or, you know, at about the time I started the 7 o'clock starting time. So that will be a big plus. But unfortunately, we will have to wait about a week until that is ready to go. So what we're going to do is either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday of this week will be my last stream before the big break, the big moving break. And when that happens, what we're going to do is we're going to start Miitopia. Miitopia is the next one we're going to start. And I guess we'll just, we'll play it by ear as time goes on for the next few months here. So, yeah. That's the plan. And we'll see how the new schedule works. Really excited to implement the new schedule. Really excited to have more time with you guys. Really excited to start earlier in the day so that we can catch more people, and all that wonderful stuff. So, and thank you for the hug, Tovan. I appreciate that. All right, with that in mind, I'm going to yawn for no reason. Excuse me. Alright, let's jump back into this with the music.
Lord Zagrim says Ewo to everybody.
Ewo, Lord Zagrim. Alright, so, by the way, if you can, please tune in for the first episode of Miitopia. It's sure to be a lot of fun. Trust me, the nonsense we're going to have in Miitopia is going to be worth it. Some of the Miis I have procured for that are going to be interesting. All right, my friends, going over the wall of love now. Let's jump over here and say thank you to Stephen Ross1 for the follow. NN24HD, thank you for the follow. Baron0, thank you for the follow. Vince Wolf with that massive 110 raid. Thank you so much, Vince. Girthquake9, thank you for the raid as well. Bristime, hope I got your name right. Thank you for the follow. Weird Tiger, 20-month resub at Tier 1. Rainbow Dash for the raid. Thank you, Rainbow Dash. Jared T234, thank you for the follow. Barasol177, thank you for the follow. Wild Fang Wolf, thank you for the Tier 1 resub for 6 months. Xander the Wandering Wolf at a Tier 3 for 16 months. Thank you, Xander. To Gamers XL, thank you for the follow. Creepette, thank you for the follow. Toxic Knight 1522, thank you for the follow. Chrissy the Penguin, thank you for the Tier 1 resub for 10 whole months. Firecat, thank you for the 25 biddies. Marlowe Wolf, thank you for the rate of 13. Fabra the Husky, thank you for the follow. And thank you guys for the hype train as well. Tovan, thank you for the 5 gifted Tier 1 subs. Foxy, gifting a Tier 1 sub to Nexus Star. Stubby Holder gifting a Tier 1 sub to The Door 123. Laguna Krill gifting out 10 Tier 1 subs. Laguna, thank you so much. I'll be able to pay my internet bill next month. Tovan, thank you for gifting a Tier 1 sub to The Red Nose. Firemancer gifting a Tier 1 sub to Avian. Stubby Holder gifting a Tier 1 sub to Steve Holder. Laguna Krill, thank you for the 16-month resub at a tier 1. Code Random, 4-month resub at a prime sub. Foxy, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Jago Master, or Jago Master, I should say. Still on that. Joe Wolf 12241, thank you for the follow. And I think, oh, it was 2 days ago, so I think we're good. All right, time to go to good old Twitch.tv and find who the raidee is going to be. Oh, that is an adorable adorable looking thing. Oh, guys, we're gonna go raid fastest first. I promised the fastest first team I would raid them. So we're gonna go raid fastest first because they're having the end of their big charity. I participated in it on Thursday as a host, so we're gonna go drop it over there. So my friends, I will be back, I want to say probably on Tuesday? Question mark? It's probably going to be Tuesday when I do the Metopia stream. So mark your calendars. We got a really funny stream coming up with Metopia. Very, very funny, very cursed, very all that good stuff. So looks like I'm aiming for Tuesday as the last stream before the big break. So guys, please spam the raid message that was dropped in chat. Handfuls of soup. Avian has it. Luca Fox has it. And I believe a couple other folks have it. So please grab that raid message and spam it in chat if you will. Just spam the heck out of it so I know you have it. And we will move on from there. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, I think I've got all the other things ready to go. Alright, in that case, while you guys are spamming that, thank you to everybody who have been here today. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and dropping support. It really meant a lot and means a lot to me every single time. Thank you guys for being nothing but awesome, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, keep being awesome, keep being you, and I will see you then. Love you guys, and see you next time. Bye!